Hello and welcome to this week's episode of a Thinking Boy podcast. I'm your host, Cesar Perez with...
I'm Julian from Midnight Spies.
I'm Matt from Midnight Spies.
I appreciate you guys making the drive, bro.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's been a while since we did a podcast, so I'm kind of glad to be back in the chair.
I know it was a long drive from what you guys were telling me, bro.
Well, yeah, we live in Katy, so driving all the way
Yeah.
to like North Houston, like we're kind of. I mean, I love long drives anyway, so I don't care. I listen to music.
Being a Houstonian, you kind of get used to long drives.
Yeah, not for real.
I used to work at Minute Maid Stadium, so I was making an hour drive every single day I went to work. So it's kind of, I'm used to it now.
I feel bad because my dad is always like trying to invite me, and he lives in like Manville.
Oh boy,
Manville, Texas, and he used to live in like Pearland, which isn't too bad.
Yeah.
But he'd be like, "Come on by, pásate," and I'm just kind of like, bro, this is like 50 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like that's the thing, is the weird thing. We're in the music scene in Houston, which all the venues are in Houston. We used to live in Katy, but now we live in Cypress, so we're a little bit closer. Not too bad,
Actually,
but
kind of farther for me.
it's slightly farther.
It's slightly farther for
We're
me.
coming at a different angle, but
Like, if I want to go see a show at the end or the compound, it's like, that's a whole day trip for how long of a drive it is.
damn.
at least we'd hit I-10 straight when we lived in Katy, but now we live in Cypress, so we have to hit Grand Parkway and then I-10.
Let me ask you this. So, like, let's say you guys have, like, a show and it ends up going, like, pretty late. Are there ever times where you're like, fuck it, let's get, like, a hotel? I'm, like, just crashing.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And even then, like, well, I guess we haven't had shows that end, like, any later than, like, 11.
Okay.
So
Don't get me wrong, my sleep schedule's terrible. I'll go to bed at 3 a.m. no matter what, so it's usually fine.
I used to work night shift, and night shift was fucking awful, bro. I hated it, man.
Yeah,
I hated it,
like
man.
graveyard shift. Like
Yeah,
feel
so
bad?
I would go in at 6:30 p.m. and then leave at, like, if all things go well, like 4:30.
Fuck
Oh
that.
my goodness.
No, thank you.
And then, like, right when I started, our manager just bounced. He, like, was there for, like, 2 weeks and was just like, fuck you guys, and just, like, left the company. Like, he got, like, fed up.
like,
That's a
done
good
with
sign.
I know. And we were doing 12 hours for, like, no bullshit, dude. Like, for sure, like, a month and a half. Just 12 hours, like, every day, every other day. I would get home at, like, 7 a.m. and I was just like, dude, what the
So
fuck
you'd
is
be
this?
barely
bro?
right before the traffic, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, any time before that, I mean, because I go to work at like 8 or something. Like, is it that bad in the morning? Or?
Not for me, because I could kind of, like, go into where I work close to, like, Bush in Carnell. So I could
okay.
kind of take, like, back streets and just get home if I really wanted to, you know?
Yeah.
No,
But if I went on, like, the highway, nah, it'd be fucked
I
up.
mean, there's something special, I think, about like driving on the big highways when no one is
Oh,
there.
yeah. I did enjoy that. I did
Dude,
enjoy
going
that.
85 up 99 when nobody else is on the road is like, the first time you do that, it feels like you've lost your virginity.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I had got a new car and, like, I was like, how fast can this motherfucker go? I got like a little Hyundai. I was like,
Yeah.
let's see how fast this little fucker could go. And I was like, dude, I'm fucking, like, I had to make it like a slight, like, just feels like one of those curves.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me not do that again. It's fucking dangerous as fuck. Like,
No, I think it was one time I went to go. I think it was record store day, and I was going to Cactus Music, but I was gonna go overnight when they still allowed like people to wait overnight. And I left at like I was originally gonna leave at like 3 a.m. I ended up leaving at like 11, or no, I think it was 1 a.m. And there was like no traffic on, like, it's like that 8-lane part of the highway where Cactus is, and it was just extremely surreal, like driving there, blasting music, and no one is there. The weather's still kind of cool. I was like, this feels like I'm in heaven.
could you raise your mic a little bit up?
Yeah.
That's good. That's perfect.
Cool.
Is the Katy freeway without cars a liminal space?
I think I would say yes.
Good question.
A liminal space, a liminal, like, that's a big space.
I think it's a liminal space.
Okay, yeah, I'd say so.
You know, I always like asking my guests this, especially because, like, we're in the post-COVID kind of shit. I don't know if you guys worked at all during COVID, but going to work during COVID was wild, bro. There's no traffic. I would get there in, like, 12 minutes maybe.
I got real lucky. I had just started working at the Alamo Draft House right before COVID happened.
Oh, shit. Nice.
And the money that I was making was really good pre-COVID there. You could make like $800 on a good weekend, like a movie release weekend. And because I had made really good money before I got laid off from COVID, I was getting $1,400 every 2 weeks because of the unemployment checks.
I got you.
Throw that shit in savings.
It all went right into savings.
Yeah.
That's what's up, dude. Hell yeah, man.
It's all gone now, but
I think, what was I had like quit my server job, I think, by like March or something, and I was like, okay, I'm done with I'm gonna take a break. Obviously, I was tired. At that point, I was already fed up with the job anyway. And then COVID hit. I'm like, okay, guess I'll do nothing. Then eventually, I started working back up at like I think a retail store. So I was like, by the time I did, it was not. It was like back kind of back
to normal.
Yeah.
How much of the fit right now is from that retail store?
Two pieces. Because I'm not wearing that much. I have my G-Shock and
we're both repping J. Crew right now.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
So,
shout out to J. Crew.
Yeah, J. Crew. Shout out to J. Crew.
Midnight Spies collaboration with J. Crew is
J. Crew. We got Starbucks.
We got G-Shock. We're gonna do Midnight Spies G-Shock collaboration.
Dude, I thought G-Shocks would.
I would love that.
Dude, when it was like 2012, I always wanted a G-Shock, bro. My cousin had one, and I was just like, dude, shit looks so fucking cool.
Well, I always thought they were like they're kind of bulky. Was my whole thing. It was like it kind of looked a little sporty, a little bit casual, obviously. But I think this one, the one I sold myself on, was this like super minimalist white one, which is not too crazy.
It looks clean though. Like it looks like a clean.
And then like matching my shoes. I mean, my shoes are getting dirty, so I need to clean to keep the watch matching. But
having the accessories match the shoes is always an important thing to do.
Is it actually? I actually don't know much about fashion.
Yeah, you want the belt to match the shoes, and having accessories match the shoes works too.
I never realized how important shoes are, bro.
Shoes are so.
I'm wearing these dirty Crocs.
As somebody that only wears Vans, yeah, shoes are really important.
Yeah,
I mean, but Vans go with a lot of things.
Yeah, it's just easy.
Like, I mean, I have my Converse.
Were you ever a Chuck Taylor guy? I feel like a lot of Chuck Taylor guys end up like.
Don't get me wrong. I know like basics of fashion ideas. I do not know any brands.
Any brands?
Like Converse.
Oh,
yeah.
I am not a guy that wears Converse, but I instantly fold when I meet a girl who wears Converse.
What about those big ass Converse? You know what I'm talking about?
I think those are hilarious.
Those are kind of wild.
Are they like boots or?
Yeah,
they look like
the
boots,
Converse like boots that have the shoelaces that go all the way up.
Oh yeah. Well,
I think those are funny.
It kind of look. It's kind of punk almost.
If you're in a mosh pit and somebody is wearing those, you want to avoid them.
Yeah, they're gonna kick
you. I couldn't imagine like. How do you get out of those like in a quick like fashion? You know what I'm saying?
It takes like 1 to 3 business days to get out of those.
Like I remember as a kid, I fucking hated like using shoelaces, bro. Like, I despised it.
Like slip-on shoes.
Yeah, dude. When I started like wearing Vans and shit, I was
as an adult, I hate using shoelaces.
Same. I don't want to be in a compromised position, just bent down. You know what I mean? Like bent over somewhere. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Like I think specifically if you're drunk and you're like walking around and you have to tie your shoe.
That's what I'm saying.
You're very drunk. Yeah, you might be fucked. But you're fucking yourself because you're about to trip over and fall. Just like wait a minute, and, like
you could fall over. Yeah. You could like get fucked up and stuff like that. Thankfully, I've never really like got to that point where I'm like. Girls be going through that. When I look at their legs and they're like bruised up, I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? Like what happened?
Absolutely a thing.
Well, because of the shoes?
Nah, just because they fall. They're like clumsy, like whenever they're drunk and shit.
There's like girls definitely have like more of an ability to just have random bruises show up,
like on their arms, just randomly, just getting fucked up.
Oh god. The implication.
It's the implication.
It's the implication.
Midnight Spies does not condone any non-consensual activity between adults.
I don't think it needs to be said.
You gotta say it.
Oh man, I like how we've already divulged off to like shoes and like.
Oh yeah.
Like,
this is my kind of podcast, bro.
I told you this is what we do. Like me
and Julian have an ability to ramble about fucking nothing for hours.
Yeah,
I'm all for it. I just had my friend Eric on, and we did the same thing. Like. And we smoked before, and we're just kind of like, this is not a good idea.
The only worst thing you need is me drinking before.
I feel so bad because like we always joke that he has like bad luck. My friend Eric, he's always like, man, I got some shitty luck, and I'm like, nah, dude, like it's all good. But like every time we've done this podcast, there's been something that like has fucked up. Like,
oh man,
like the camera doesn't work. Like last time, like I have this like decent camera with like a decent lens, and I was like, bro, you're gonna look HD. I was like, you haven't even did this one before. He's like, oh man, hell yeah. And even on the podcast, he's like, man, the video's gonna look crazy. And then like I'm editing and I'm just like, he's not in focus like, the entire time. And I was like, come on, bro, what the fuck? Like I called him because he was at work, and it's funny because he's like a parking person at like Minute Maid, which is kind of like interesting.
Oh yeah.
But like I was just like, dude, you're gonna hate me, but like this shit's not looking good. I was like, I could do it, but I was like, I don't know who's gonna watch it because we're both. Even my shit was fucking up, and I was like, usually this is pretty good. The iPhone should like just stay on like somebody. But I'm like, both of our cameras are like not in focus like the entire time, and I was like, damn, dude. He's like, all right, man, just do audio. I'm like, all right, bet.
I would say audio would be like the next best thing. I mean, it's a podcast, so I guess if that fucks up, on the other hand,
I'm curious. Like, I didn't realize this because I've never done this, but like a lot of people do watch podcasts, like visually watch podcasts.
I think there's an element to watching a podcast that like brings you in more to like the room or something. I guess I'm always happy when I see like I guess maybe more in the like the celebrities podcast or something like the Conan one.
Yeah.
I get a better I have a better time when I see them interacting together, like in a room together or something like that. Especially with Conan, who is like physically funny too. Like
I was gonna say, you also have to be very visual with it because if you're not, it's a lot less entertaining.
If you're showing clips and stuff,
so you can get those little TikTok clips.
Gesticulate a lot.
Do you know about those?
Zoom in right now.
Do you know about those TikTokers that set up fake podcasts? There's a shit ton of YouTube shorts and like TikTok clips.
They're not just real podcasts?
Where there's like two fuckheads like this just sitting and they're talking out into the distance about something that they're trying to promote, and it's a clip from a podcast that doesn't exist.
It's not even a real thing.
They just set it up like it was a podcast. Make it
look like it. Well, because the thing is, the podcast clip is what sells.
Yeah, the clip is what sells.
TikTok is so fucking weird.
It is. It's like how the hook of the song is what sells more than the full song.
Well, that normally is like the hook of the song is to get you into the rest of the song, but TikTok only
except
sells
for with TikTok,
the hook.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
only because the rest of the song is boring. Prime example. So Say So by Doja Cat.
Yes, because the chorus is really good.
Yeah,
the production's amazing. Great. It's so well done. The rest of the song is mid.
Yeah, she's just not. She's rapping about nothing, really. I mean,
no, but there's
is she? I'm trying to think what she's.
No structure.
I think it's just a general love song, isn't it?
Probably.
Is it? I thought she was like bragging. No, she's just like a braggadocious kind of.
I don't know. It was
just like all these other.
None of us know what the song is about, and this is more evidence to it being mid.
You want to know, like, peak COVID was like when that song came out, and she's just like, guys, if y'all stream this and get it to a certain point, I'll show my tits.
I'll show my tits. I remember that.
And like we all
forgot about that.
Bro, I think I have a video where like we have 4 phones just going, and we're all like just.
So that's what we have to do, right?
I'll do 3. Just
OnlyFans collab.
If this video can reach 1 million views before next year, I'll take my shirt off.
That's a lot of views.
I might get a viral clip going, bro.
Spies would need to blow up for that to happen. Like,
if that happens, Midnight Spies will blow up. We'll blow up because of the podcast.
It's a loop.
Damn, could I ask you a question? How do y'all like in this kind of new like era? Would y'all feel a type of way if like let's say a song of yours does get put on TikTok and someone uses it for like it's being like a trendy kind of like, would you guys feel a type of way and be like, that's not like that's a route to something? I wonder
if we're gonna have different answers on this.
Well, I know we will because I know how you feel when you hear a song that you like. I'm like, oh, it became a TikTok hit. Like, but
that's the opinion I thought you were gonna have.
No, because it depends. I mean, like, what's a specific? I guess a recent example. Apple by Charlie XCX. When the album came out, was like my favorite song on the album. It's produced by George Daniel, one of my favorite producers, or partly produced by A.G. Cook. I'm in it for the instrumental, and the song is just really fucking good. And I'm like vibing to it for a long time, and then only like think a month ago that I find out that it became a huge it has a dance or whatever, a TikTok dance, and I'm like, oh, this song that I thought was like one of the least popular on the album is actually the most popular now. Okay.
Yeah.
I used to be like, when I was younger, I'm like, oh, trendy stuff.
Get
that away from me. But now I don't.
I'm the same way.
Just like what you
now I don't really give a fuck.
In that sense, if you like, we have one of our songs become super popular for some reason like that. I mean,
it's just promotion.
It really would be interesting.
It would just help us.
Promotion.
The more people that are introduced to our stuff, the better. So I see it as a win-win.
I think in the age of TikTok,
in the age of ads.
It's like it's a route to something, you know what I mean?
Well, I think so. I'm not sure how. I don't know how it correlates to if you hear the song on TikTok. Do you only like the song, or do you actually go check out the artist?
I think it's one of those things where a lot of marketing is that only 10% or like 1 to 10% of the people that see the ad are going to interact with it, and then another 1 to 10% of that 1 to 10% are actually going to go on to check out the rest of whatever the ad was promoting. So when one of Midnight Spies songs gets clipped on TikTok, a little small amount of those people are going to check out the rest of the song.
Would y'all do the whole
amount
like?
of people will actually
Would
check
we be
out the
on
album.
TikTok like promoting it like?
I was gonna say like, would y'all do the whole like, let's put out like a sped up version, let's put out a slow mo version?
I don't think so. People can do that. People do that on their own.
Yeah.
I hate that shit, dude.
I do too. Like, I mean, I grew up in the YouTube age of like nightcore. It's basically just that.
Yeah.
Like, it really is. And slowed and reverb.
I hate slowed reverb. Oh my god. What the fuck is Simpsons core? I hate Simpsons core.
Simpsons Wave?
Simpsons Wave, Simpsons core, where they just have like a picture of Homer after a scene where he just like broke his fingers trying to pick up a pizza, but like they're trying to make it about being a depressed millennial. I don't understand it.
I don't get that either.
It's like a Steve Lacy song. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you know, I heard that slow and reverb is chopped and screwed, but gentrified. It's like gentrified chopped and screwed.
oh man, that's.
Cause like I don't get like I get it, I get the aesthetics, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool, this is like a random like I don't know why you're putting this music and this other like you said Simpsons or some random like cartoon.
Yeah,
I get it, but at the same time I'm like, why is this like?
I know why. It's a vibe, man.
It's vibes.
It's a vibe.
It's vibes.
It's a vibe.
And that's why I'm like, if I've ever said like, you know, I prefer a little more substance in it because it's being just a vibe. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's just
nothing wrong with the vibe, but it's like
it's boring. It can be boring.
It makes me mad, but at the same time, it doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Because you're not on TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm not on TikTok. I'm not like.
I do notice artists doing that though. They will put out like sped up versions like on their own and shit like that to kind of like get some going.
Sometimes it works. I think maybe more for like the streaming algorithm because you actually have to stream the song that's sped up, or you can if you want instead of making your own.
I think that gets to a point where it's like affecting the integrity of the actual art, because like if you're doing that, it almost feels like you've fed this piece of art that you've crafted through a machine to make it get you more money, and that just feels like that's when you're starting to sacrifice the integrity of the things that you're making. And that's not what I agree with.
Is it sacrificing, or is it like just appealing to the market? I
guess or is it capitalizing? Are you capitalizing?
I don't know.
I don't like capitalism.
I know what we won't do. Like I know that we won't do that.
Yeah,
sped up versions and shit. Yeah,
like ourselves. Like so, but I'm not saying that anyone else wouldn't. Mm-hmm. Or like we won't be like cease and desist.
I'm kind of like that as well, dude. Like I'm like, I don't know. I feel like this is gonna like bite me in the ass in the future. But I'm super into like the kind of like outlaw aspect of like the internet, where like let's say I have a photo that like someone really likes and they repost it or use it for like a template or something else, and it gets like a lot of like views or some shit like that. I don't really mind it, to be honest with you. Like I might like be like, yo, I took this. But I would never be like cease and desist. Like you need to take this shit down. Like, I enjoy the kind of like free for all like kind of shit.
If somebody posts one of our songs and says that they made it, then
that's fucked up. Yeah.
But if someone posts it,
a picture of Matt of the recent poster we did and like reuses it for like some bullshit purpose.
If there's like a video of me falling on my ass in a mosh pit and someone just posts it, I'm like, hey, cool, that's me.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even. I might not even say that that's me because it's embarrassing. But
I would.
Yeah.
I would come out and say, that's Matt from Midnight Spies falling over in a mosh pit.
You know what I will say about the sped up songs, though? I feel like, or like our songs getting really popular on TikTok or something like that. I don't have a problem with that. I think it's good promotion. However, I think I would maybe like Tom York it a little bit and not like it as much because it got really popular.
Oh, like personally? Like you wouldn't play it? Like,
it might personally affect my liking of the song just because it...
Like, you go to a Midnight Spice show
I cannot
don't play the song because, like, you're sick of it?
Maybe less that, just
like
more that
Creep and Radiohead and shit like that?
Yeah, if we had a Creep.
Well, I'm imagining because Creep is very specifically, like... It is a very specific song by Radiohead. They have nothing like it. I wonder if it's because they think he like pigeonholed them. They were like, "That's Radiohead. That's what they do."
Yeah,
and henceforth, OK Computer and Kid A come out, and it's like
totally different.
Where they're like, "Nah, fuck this." We're like,
well, you mentioned my girl earlier, Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yeah,
and I feel like for a while people were trying to pigeonhole her to like the Call Me Maybe shit, but her music's like really, this is different shit.
I will like.
You're in love with that woman.
Well, yeah, a little bit. But,
you know what I like for her, bro? I like her deluxes. I like the bonus track
That's
shit.
The weirdest thing is that she what was it? Emotion B-sides came out, and people were like, "This is kind of better than Emotion," which was already pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And then same thing with, I don't know about the previous record before this one. Was it Dedicated B-side? They were.
I think
right.
so. Yeah.
But then she did The Loneliest Time, or was it?
Yeah.
And then the B-side to that, or like the
they're like bonus tracks kind of shit.
It was like the whole record, but it was like a whole record, and some of my favorite Carly Rae songs are on that second
for sure,
record.
dude.
It was like, maybe it's more like a companion record now because it's basically a whole album.
That's what I'm saying.
Really
yeah,
is.
It's a whole another
it's so
thing.
right, and I think is it Put It to Rest? Oh, that
shit goes hard, bro.
Insane.
You know which one I like? After Last Night. The beat is so
good.
scattered as fuck, but I'm like, man, I really like this.
I could go on with the production for that girl because I'm a producer.
We talking about the Silk Sonic song?
Nah.
Oh, that was good
Hey,
too.
that song goes hard, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, it's almost like it came out during November of a couple of years ago. That album, Silk Sonic, and I just had it on.
Dude, why didn't that song blow up? That's fantastic, dude. Bootsy
Silk
Collins.
Sonic, I think Silk Sonic, that whole album, blew up about as much as we were expecting it to. Like, it got a good amount of coverage.
The Smoking Out the Window and shit. It was like,
It's
my
all
favorite.
really good songs, but there's the inverse relationship of how good an album is to how popular it's going to be most of the time, you know?
okay.
I feel like, at least,
I don't know. I mean, it's not like they were. It was a passion project for sure.
yeah.
I don't know how much they were marketing it into.
Yeah.
You know what's
these
weird,
are
bro?
really good
You
music
can't
videos.
really find any live footage of any of their shows at
No,
all.
there's actually. I think there's a reason for that. I want to say they were doing the Jack White thing of putting the phones in the pouches that they.
Oh,
locked.
really?
Yeah, and I'm not to say I fully endorse that, but I could say from experience, having gone to a Jack White concert where they put your phone in the pouch and you can't open it unless you go to a designated area, the concert was better.
So how does that work, bro? Is it is everyone just seated, chilling out, or is it
so you go through security, you go through the doors, get your tickets with your phone,
Okay.
and then right after that, there's a person with the group that people that do that. They give you a little pouch. It fits probably about as big of a phone as mine or whatever, and you put it in there, and they have the magnetic kind of strips or locks that they do in a department store. Yeah, they have to click it open or whatever.
And it's just...
You can't open it. I mean, you could try with a lot of force, but they put it in there. You get to keep your phone with you, and then you go into the venue, and you're essentially just left to your own devices. It's
kinda like back in the day.
The 90s.
Actually, well, you're left to everything but your device.
Oh, literally. It's like the
That's pretty
90s
good.
where no one had phones. No, maybe they had a video recorder. I don't even know if they allow those. I don't think they
People had phones in the 90s.
Let's say 80s.
They were just attached to the walls of their houses.
Yeah, that's true.
Or their cars, no? They car attachment ones.
Dude, car phone.
Those brick
I forgot
phones.
about that. I forgot about that.
Those are big, bro.
Wow. No, but
That seems like some you had money for some shit like that. There's
you had
no
a car
way.
phone? Oh,
yeah.
There was no, actually, I'm not going on the vinyl players that were attached to cars tangent. That can
What
be
the
another
fuck?
day.
They had that?
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
it didn't get very popular because obviously it scratched at the record, but
Oh yeah, bouncing around.
well, it had shock absorbers to keep it still, but it would still vibrate just a little bit.
Bull. That would not work.
Apparently it worked. You just didn't want to use your really nice vinyl.
Yeah.
It wouldn't ruin the fucking record immediately.
Jesus
But-
Christ! Imagine a those CD sleeves or
Pulling out
accordion
fucking,
shit.
imagine pulling out Thriller.
Oh
You're
my
taking
God.
someone on a drive for the first time. You're like, hold on, babe, 1 second. Pulling it out right in the front seat.
Imagine you have to flip it in your middle of fucking
Yeah, you go 60.
You gotta
miles per
exit or
hour.
some shit.
Oh shit! The side
on the Katy Freeway.
Oh my God, dude.
10-person wreck.
That'd be insane. How do you guys feel about physical media? Are you what's your go-to? Is
Buy
it
physical media.
God.
Buy physical media.
I am
Digital media can be taken from you at any
it
moment.
literally
Buy
has
physical
been
media.
proven. It's been shown to you in person that it can be not literally can be taken from you just instantly.
Yeah, they tried to take off Ed and Eddie recently, bro, from fucking Cartoon
shit
Network
like that.
or from Max.
Cartoons, I mean, the animation world, you've seen it a million times. How
Mm-hmm.
bad it's gone with shows that didn't get that far. What is it? Over the Garden Wall?
Mm-hmm.
Was it recently? Was getting they were like trying to take it off or something. I don't know if they did.
They're trying to remove it.
It's always the best shit.
It's always
It's always the best shit.
Capitalism doesn't promote things with depth.
No, but I think that physical media is extremely important. And people are like, well, it's just going to rot in like 20 years. We're like, yeah, but not if you take
So's
care
your
of
grandpa.
it. Yeah, so is your grandpa.
Shut the fuck up. Don't get rid of it.
I agree with you, man. Yeah.
You don't just throw him in the trash when he's done.
I fell into this.
You don't end of Big Lebowski, your grandpa.
Yeah.
Fuck. I fell into this rabbit hole where I was just kind of like, I went through like cycles where it's like, all right, as a child, I wanted like VHSs, like I just wanted a shitload of them.
Well, because I assume you grew up with VHS.
I'm 27. I don't know how old you guys
25.
are. 25. Okay.
I'm 30.
No,
Okay.
He's lying.
23.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, so I'm the oldest one here. Shit.
No.
Only
like,
about, I think there's exactly a 2-year difference between all of
all
us.
of us. Yeah. But so I think going back to the physical media thing, it like I collect Blu-rays and vinyl and still occasionally grab a CD or two.
Mm-hmm.
I actually used to use them quite often until I like got a new car and that one because the previous car that I had only had a CD player.
There's no like jack.
There was
or
no aux. There was no aux in a 2006 Honda Pilot. I was like, what the fuck?
Damn.
Okay.
Did you ever get tempted to just switch out the stereo system and shit?
I
like
would if it weren't for the fact that I love music so much and CDs just happen to play a huge part of that. Like I would actually go to Half Price Books and Cactus and all these local record stores and buy CDs and play them.
That's how you know it's a good CD as well. You know what I'm saying? A good album.
And that's the thing is I would buy records like that. And if I hadn't listened to it, I'd be like, okay, well, I'm gonna put it in and fall in love with it all over because it's like a full record. Listen to it on a CD.
I feel like I kind of prefer having a bunch of CDs in my car to play too, because of course I've got my like however many hours long playlist of all the songs that I like and I put on shuffle. But like when you have these full records in your car that you want to listen to, it kind of forces you to actually listen to the full projects. And I definitely prefer listening to a full album to just listening to songs on shuffle.
No, I agree.
It's a nicer experience, I think.
I think that shows in our stuff too. Like, we're currently working on the album.
In our my favorite thing about the album is the pacing.
The pacing is very, very deliberate, on it. But that's a story for another time.
That's a story for when the album comes out.
Do you guys have
we're gonna do too? But
are there any like regular where it's kind of like we don't want to like I don't want to go like past like a certain track amount? Like you think is there like a certain sweet spot you guys are feeling?
Yeah, because we got rid of a song.
Well, we got rid of one because
it didn't fit anywhere in the pacing.
Well, for one, we thought we were gonna get it right. It's what In Continuum on our house or on our In Continuum, the song name.
The original In Continuum
used to be a different song.
Yeah.
And we pulled that one because it wasn't working. It was originally on the album and it was a completely different track.
Yeah.
We pulled that name because we liked it, put it on this one that we had just created. We did like it, and now that song's not on the album. And the pacing did get a little better, but I mean deliberately, like I guess say from like song like maybe in the intro, the first part of the album, we need to fix some stuff because like I feel like I know we're airing out our dirty laundry now, but I'm gonna say like it feels like the singles part of the album. You know when you have an album when you put like all the singles at the front.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, we have.
Look, we'll talk about this.
All right.
This is stuff for us to talk about outside of the podcast.
Nonetheless, we are working on a record. We're literally in the studio right now working on the next Spies single called "The Owl Sees All."
This is the studio.
This is the studio we're working
right here, man.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew we are going to be recording a song after the podcast is over.
This entire audio podcast will be shrunk down to the length of a 5-minute song, sped up, played under the song.
No.
I'll put on my A&R hat, bro. Don't
you've got it backwards. We're doing it like an Aphex Twin, where we're gonna Paul stretch the entire podcast
across the entire
even more,
podcast.
and just ambient it.
Aphex Twin goes hard. He's crazy.
I finally got off my ass and actually listened to an Aphex Twin album recently. Ambient number 2.
Which is the one where he's like on a girl and she has like big titties and shit like that.
And he's got the smile.
Yeah.
There are a few of those. I think that might be just a promotional image.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
That's a single. There's only 3 songs on that.
I guess so. You're right.
What were we on about right now? I forgot.
We were talking about Aphex Twin.
Yeah, Aphex Twin, and how I finally listened to. I don't remember the full name of just Ambient number 2.
Well, there's Selected Ambient Works 80
Selected Ambient Works, the second one.
Not the white one. It was the brown one, right?
I don't remember. I just know it was the second one that was called Selected Ambient
That's
Works.
probably the second one because they're coming out with a remaster or like a redo of it or something.
Shit,
Or like
okay.
extra tracks or something. I know because it's an anniversary of it. If I'm not wrong, but
It helped me a lot while I was working on D&D prep.
Okay.
it's very
Nice.
good, very good ambient music, and I'm a huge ambient music fan too. So.
Hell yeah, bro. I just heard of Aphex Twins through, I would watch a lot of people's reaction to like JPEG Mafia stuff.
Oh,
And he would do
yeah.
the intertwining like between them. I'd be like, okay, cool. Let me check them out.
You're saying like he used a sample in?
No, it would just be like there was this one dude. His name's like Bob. His name is kind of funny. It's like Bob the Pop Pop or some shit like this. This old dude who like
Yeah, is it like
He's cool.
Yeah, I
He's
heard
a
about
cool
that.
guy.
He was like just DJing like.
he's one of the few. He's one of the few like Patreon people that I'm like totally following. He's like $2 a month. I'm like, fuck it, dude. I like
I
this
want to
guy
see
shit.
whatever he's got.
He's like really interesting, but he would always mention Aphex Twin whenever reviewing like or reacting to like JPEG music. So I'm like, okay, let me like check him out.
Yeah. Speaking of JPEG,
I'm a huge fan,
finally
bro.
listened to the new album.
Yeah?
What was it?
I laid down my life or some shit.
I laid out my life for you, or whatever it's called. Freaked out when I got to what's the song?
The ex-military.
I don't rely on other men.
Yes.
Freaked out when I noticed that there was a
Succession sample?
Yes, that's the one.
I heard you
Not
went
to
down,
mention it
down,
went hard.
down.
Like I was just
Yeah.
like, is that Logan Roy?
Yeah. Bro, him playing that live was insane. I was like, holy shit.
I missed the concert.
It's
I
really
was
it's crazy that they
sad.
got the actor on stage to just say
Oh,
the
really?
sample over
Brian
it, too.
Conks. Brian Conks.
Brian Conks.
Brian Conks.
Brian Conks is a character in a James Bond movie.
Brian Conks. He's like, I don't know.
You know, I've never seen Succession. What do you think?
One of my favorite
It's
shows of all time.
8.5 out of 10. I think it's flawed, but I personally love it at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the things you love the most.
The things that I love the most are flawed.
The flawed, like
My favorite
really-
things in the world are very
You
flawed.
beat me to the joke. I was heading that way, and
Sorry, I
missed
cut you off.
it. I hate you.
The same way I drive is the same way I deliver punchlines.
And I'm very deliberate when my driving. I'm very
Yeah.
So
I'm usually driving 85. You're usually driving 65.
I'm driving the speed limit.
Yeah.
I'm that asshole.
In Houston, the speed
I'm
limit...
around the same. I'm the same kind of shit.
Yeah.
Dude. I might go like 70-ish if there's like nothing going on.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, I agree.
I am definitely not the best driver.
Hey man, you're still young, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I can say that
now. I'm not gonna slow down.
can improve, buddy.
'Cause I used to drive like shit, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I just did not. I was terrified of getting on the highway, dude.
What's with the epidemic of
Terrified.
people like missing their exits in Houston right now? I don't get it.
No.
Like
The problem is that Houstonians they never miss their exit.
Yeah.
No matter which lane they're on,
Yeah.
they will cut across.
the worst is like whenever the lane ends and they just don't know what the fuck to do, bro. They're just freaking out.
Where do I
That's
go?
scary. That's scary shit.
No.
where,
Yeah,
like,
because then you're behind them or in front of them, and you're like, "What's happening? Am I gonna die?"
nobody in Houston knows how to zipper merge.
No, that's the other thing.
Nobody
I kind of want a
does.
bumper sticker that just has a picture of a zipper now. Like,
You know what I think it is, man? And at first I thought it was like a local thing because I was like, God damn, motherfuckers drive like shit. But like, I think as I get older, I realize that like we just all were taught by like semi-decent drivers and like I don't know anyone that went to like an actual driving like
I did.
school at all. Well,
That's how
I
I
took a
turned
class for like 8 hours,
oh yeah,
but I nener went to like on a regular base like student driver kind of shit.
oh, okay.
No,
Especially
I
around
did that.
here, no one did that.
I can tell.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no one. So, like, every time I'm driving over here, I'm like, there's like no turn signals.
Yeah.
There's like no like complete stops and shit. It's just like, well, I have a feeling that like your fucking cousin probably just showed you how to drive. Like,
Yeah, I realize I'm airing out all my fucking like shit I hate like in this episode.
Oh, it's all good,
That's
man.
another one. I'm like, okay, like physical media, slow reverb,
Capitalism.
capitalism, bad
We're covering
drivers
a lot
in
of
Houston,
bases,
like,
bro.
We are covering a lot of bases. All right,
Yeah, I
what's
guess so.
something else we hate?
let me think, bro.
let me. We'll have to run into like
You know what I don't like?
Battle
bro?
Royale games.
no.
I don't like Friends, the TV show.
The TV show. I think Friends is like
I can't get into it, man.
it's all right. Like
I've never tried watching it.
You
I
don't need
know.
to try to watch.
no,
it.
just
Yeah,
watch
you don't need to
Seinfeld instead. It's right there.
You mentioned
Like,
earlier, just watch Sunny. To be honest with you,
Or
to
if,
me,
you,
like,
Yeah.
if you're even better, watch Sunny. Exactly.
Or watch The Good Place.
They're talking. Okay, so best sitcoms of all time. What are they?
My favorite sitcom of all time is The Good Place. It is definitely not the best.
Okay, fine. Favorite sitcoms of all time.
Favorite is easily The Good Place.
would be Sunny's a
Sunny
sitcom.
is
no?
probably
Yeah, Sunny's
okay.
a-
really high up
I think
there.
so. I agree with Matt on The Good Place, though. It has a slow start.
It
I
has.
don't think I know that
one.
one, bro. The Good Place.
It's really good.
Yeah?
It's got the. You're gonna hate the first season until you finish the first season.
Oh,
It's got.
BoJack Horseman.
It's no.
like Parks and Rec. I
No,
didn't like
because
Prison-
BoJack
Oh,
Horseman is not very good.
shit, I don't watch that show. I don't know. It seems super fucking depressing though, man. I was like, I don't know if I want to watch this
No.
shit.
Here's the
Yeah.
weird thing about BoJack Horseman is I watched all the way up to the end of the second season the first time I watched it, and I was like, this is really good, and I just stopped watching it for some reason. And every time I've tried going back, I cannot get past the first like 6 episodes. They have a really bad thing where they sacrifice character writing to make a joke so many times during episodes. Where like
Marvel.
it's like Marvel but depressing comedy. So it's like
that's even worse.
It's
It's
even
trying to be
worse.
depressing.
It's sad,
like
man.
it's trying to
He's
be
like
depressing.
divorced
And
and shit, no?
a lot of the dialogue that's not the forced jokes is really good, and they're compelling characters when they're not forcing jokes. But outside of that, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I never got into it, man. I know a lot of people that were into it. And I was kind of like,
lot of
this
people
shit
that
just
love
seems sad. I
It
don't
was
know.
on
if I wanna-
Netflix, and it was like, I mean, I guess because it's a drama, you know.
I don't mind
but I love
sad.
sad shit. I
Sad
love
isn't
Breaking
bad.
Bad. Like
love
that's my
Succession.
fucking favorite. I love Succession. Like
Breaking Bad goes
like,
hard,
when,
bro.
when the depressing shit
peak.
hits in Breaking Bad, I'm
Evangelion.
bawling like a baby. Like I don't.
What do you reckon? I think Breaking Bad's pretty peak, bro.
Breaking
That's some
Bad's
peak shit.
absolutely.
one of the best shows of all time.
That's some peak shit
Like there's
right there,
no
bro.
there's no argument. Like
Julian, top 3 favorite shows right now. Don't think about
Mr. Robot, Attack on Titan, and
my man, Mr.
yeah,
Robot.
Mr.
Yeah.
Robot. I finally got some Mr. Robot.
Oh, hold up
supporter.
now. I haven't finished it yet.
Finish it.
You
Where
know
are
what's
you?
crazy?
It's
You know
also
what's
my-
crazy?
Okay, without spoiling it, like
I've put on so many people to that show, dude.
Yeah.
As it was airing,
yes.
oh
I was
my
there when
god,
it
I was
airing.
like, dude, this shit is sick. And then like, I realized that it was gonna end after around like season 3.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
You don't want it to end.
So like my brother, like he surpassed me. He finished it already, and he's like, "You need to fucking watch
need
it."
to
This
watch
and that. He's like, "Dude," he's like, I think you're gonna feel this way about the ending. I'm like, "Shut the fuck up! I don't want to hear like anything about it."
No.
I won't say anything about what the ending is about, but I have watched the ending twice, and both times that I watched it, I significantly changed as a person.
Yeah, I would agree that
It's one of my favorite
it's
pieces of media.
extremely powerful. What it
What it does.
shows.
Let me ask you this, because like I haven't finished it obviously, but like since
Yeah.
you guys have, would you, in like a tier list aspect, would you put that above like a Breaking Bad? Because for me, Breaking Bad like achieved everything it like set
we-
out to do. You know,
Are we being objective, or are we just being how much we like it?
how much you like it? Yeah.
How much I definitely like Mr. Robot more than.
Okay.
I think my top 3 is probably like Cowboy Bebop,
Oof. Okay.
Mr. Robot, and then Breaking Bad, and then The Good Place.
The Good Place, eh? Damn.
So
The Good Place is
It-
it's
it-
like a
well,
7 out of 10
I was
show.
gonna say,
I
but
gotta back it out.
it hits you in the heart.
It has some of the most character and heart in any show that I've seen. It
I
just
think-
wears its heart on its sleeve. It's very
I think it does very well. For me,
honest.
because I have to think about this for real. Like, I am like equally as like subjective as I am objective. Like for me, like sometimes I'm in both. I understand that your favorite things aren't always the best, and
Right,
vice versa.
right,
The
yeah.
best things aren't always your favorite. Like the 10 out of 10 albums for me that I rate like that high aren't always my favorite albums.
Agreed. Yeah.
They're more likely to be in the 9 or 8s. So like your Caroline Polacheks and your like 1975s for me in my case, like those are 8s and 9s, and then like Kendrick Lamar,
Yeah,
10, you
yeah,
know,
for sure.
So in my case, I'd say Breaking Bad over Mr. Robot. I think it's weird for me to say because Mr. Robot was my favorite show for a long time,
It's so good, man.
but I
It's so
think
fucking
Attack
good.
on Titan's actually right under Breaking Bad.
Ooh,
about Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan is hard as fuck. I love that show.
I think if a show can get me to break down like crazy, like and start like questioning things, I'm like, okay.
That's what it does for me. It makes me go down this rabbit hole. I'm like, what is this motherfucker trying to say with this shit? Are we on
Yeah,
some
no,
like
100%.
Especially with like we don't get into it, but like events going on in like Middle East and
The
other
literal
wars
things
going on. You
happening.
know,
I mean, I'm a huge one of my favorite movies of last year was Oppenheimer, and I realized that I
Oh,
have a
man.
huge like affinity for not affinity, but like I got interest in like nuclear weapons and what that means for us, like living now, what it meant for them living back then. So and then when I realized, I'm like, oh well, the reason I like Attack on Titan so much is the reason that part of that show like does it's commentary based on it. I'm like, okay, this is
Talks about
A lot of Japanese media is on that.
100%.
They're like refer to like post like
You know
World
what
War
else?
II kind of shit.
You know what
World
else?
War
Like
II.
recently, I know you haven't seen it, but Godzilla -1.
I haven't seen that yet, bro.
It's
I started and I was like, this seems like fucking a ride. I need to like chill out and like
You need to
actually
sit
pay
down.
attention.
And I heard, I mean, I know you haven't seen it, but I remember someone saying, someone like watching the black and white version. It's a whole different experience.
Oh, really?
Too. And I know they're both on Netflix, but since they are on Netflix,
Hey, I'll check them out,
check
man,
it
for
out.
sure.
Like, that,
Could
buy the physical media.
Could I shit
I
on
wish-
something real quick? I want to shit on something.
yeah,
real
yeah,
quick.
we've
Shit, the
talking
bathroom's
praise.
right there.
I loved Oppenheimer. That shit was awesome. Incredible. The soundtrack, everything was
If you're gonna say
fantastic.
Barbie, then
Nah, dude, I was gonna
Okay.
say like San Antonio. Y'all theaters suck. We traveled to San Antonio to watch
Did you
the
watch-
film 35 or I don't even know what it was.
Fuck, I'm not a film.
I don't know
nerd.
what it was, dude. It was like millimeter,
the
yeah.
actual IMAX reel. Like, yeah.
We went there and homeboy couldn't get it together. He had it together for like 10 minutes and then it cut off.
I heard that they are having trouble because it's literally so big. Like the
Oh,
film
yeah,
is like
yeah.
it's
That's
3.
a big film reel.
Yeah, it's literally. I don't remember how like big it is, but like it was fucking up some of the
I just don't think
machines,
they know how to
couldn't
do it,
run
bro.
Well, no, there's a reason for that. Is because
Outdated system.
it's an
Yeah.
outdated system, and people like film is not in terms of like movie theaters now. Film
It's just
literally is not like something they send. They send the digital versions, the digital IMAX versions, and you don't get a film reel very often, especially in the IMAX. Maybe I'd expect some of the more specialty IMAX theaters, like I guess in LA or something, where they're like, this place only shows like those kinds of movies. They got that down, but for like even the IMAX theaters where they do have it, don't get it very often. They don't have people who are like doing that.
They don't know
like,
it.
very
Yeah,
often.
because I saw whenever I think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood came out, and also
that movie.
The Hateful Eight. Those are
haven't
both
seen-
on like on film like
Yeah,
reels. Those are like
Tarantino.
film.
He's still
Yeah.
using film, which, by the way, is amazing.
That's awesome. Yeah, him and
Yeah.
Nolan, and I think there's one more person that uses like only shoots on film. I thought it was J.J. Abrams. I could be tripping though. I don't know.
No, it's not Abrams. Maybe, well, I can say, because I'm thinking of Force Awakens now, but that's not.
I didn't know that Quentin Tarantino only did film. That's
He only does film.
He
Yeah,
only does.
That's
yeah.
cool that he's really putting his foot down on that.
yeah. Him and Nolan are like big on that.
They're
shit.
the two. Okay, they're the two biggest, I think, like still mainstream directors that people will go to see a movie because of them. I'd say James Cameron is a runner-up because Avatar. He's basically only been working on
Yeah.
Avatar, and that
That shit's weird, bro.
blew me away. That well, the reason blue.
Yo, are you guys Arrested Development people?
Oh my god!
I just blew myself.
Blew myself. He hasn't gotten that
I'm
far
getting
yet.
there. I'm getting
He hasn't
there.
gotten. I'm showing him it right now. Succession actually. So Succession is almost Arrested Development if it was a dark comedy instead of a
straight up
funny
comedy.
comedy.
Yeah.
And that was the reason that I got him to
so
start
good,
watching Arrested
dude.
Development.
There are some uncanny similarities.
It's a good I don't know if you guys are like in a relationship or anything, but it's good like a couple show.
Yes, it always happens.
No, not y'all, but like just on your own. Like,
okay.
yeah, if you guys have like a girlfriend. Or something.
Everybody thinks that we're gay.
Everybody.
And-
I didn't think that. I didn't think that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You're all good.
We're like Fleetwood Mac. We're breaking up and like having sex with the band members, like
Yeah, dude.
not on stage.
On stage. That's good promotion.
No, but like they're like fucking like killing each other over all this shit, and then they put out rumors. Like they're making rumors like because of all
man.
this shit. I'm like, what? I can't imagine being in a band like that where like you're
seems so
fucking the lead
stressful,
singer
dude.
and then your exes and like you're like doing
That's
all that.
tough, man. That's one of the reasons why I don't really like date coworkers, no shit like
Well,
that.
yeah, there's
Just
a reason.
'cause,
Like,
Same.
coworker, yeah.
Never
it
date a
just
coworker.
seems like so problematic. It could be probably either it goes really well on some Jim and Pam from The Office shit,
Yeah.
or it does not.
Most of
Or
the
he
time,
goes like Jim and Roy, where the fuck,
Yeah.
or Pam and Roy, where the fuck his
Jim
name
and
was.
Roy.
they both did work.
Hey.
Jim and Roy. Jim and
Jim and Roy
That's his
is
name,
a lawyer's
Roy.
office.
no, Roy is his name, but I'm thinking Jim and Roy together.
Hey, imagine. I don't know.
Oh, woke office.
Jim was okay putting in work, bro. He had Karen, he had Pam, he had like he really could have put more if he wanted to.
I guess he could have. I think it was. I was in a relationship when I was watching The Office for the first time, so it was like rose tinted. Like I was with her, and then she was showing me The Office. I'm like, oh, love
you get-
story.
you get home.
They made it together. Oh my god! I was like so.
And then you went home and put on Imagine Dragons.
Oh my god!
Imagine Dragons.
I was okay. I mean,
We're gonna talk about.
Don't tell me like when you were younger, like your music taste.
Yeah,
you had some shit music
I had
taste.
some shit music taste.
Yeah, no, when you like Imagine Dragons.
I'm trying to think of the name. I had
early
like
21 Pilots.
What the fuck?
Like
was
early
it called,
21
bro?
Pilots.
It's like well, you describe like Linkin Park, but like other shit like that, like Limp Bizkit, like kind of like
new metal.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Just one of those.
Just one of those days.
I don't want to wake up.
I saw Limp Bizkit live a month ago. I can't believe I'm saying this, that I saw Limp Bizkit live, because no one in our group.
I don't know how they look like now, bro.
Oh my god!
I have no idea how they look like.
He looks like your uncle with like an afro.
Oh shit! Okay.
And he's wearing tie dye, and he's just like he's a clown. Like he's literally
Fred Durst dresses like, you ever been to a Lego store and they let you build a minifigure?
Yeah.
Fred Durst is, you picked random minifigure parts and just stacked them on top of each other.
He's like a Fortnite. He's like a random Fortnite fucking skin.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. So here's the Limp Bizkit show was insane, because it was like we went as a group that none of us wanted to be there.
To Limp Bizkit?
But
one of y'all wanted to be.
Well, Bree, our drummer's girlfriend, said that we're going to see Limp Bizkit one day. Like, swear to me. As like, because they both joke about it. Like,
swear to you?
Like, so, and it's like, she's like,
I luckily didn't
when it happens. I don't know if they literally meant it. But
David actually swore on it.
David
whenever they came to town, he was like, "Fuck,
yeah."
man.
He was like, "They're coming to town," and not only are they coming to town, they're coming to town with Corey Feldman. Oh my god,
I know who that is. Yeah.
One of the worst concert experiences I've ever seen. Like
why the fuck would they tour with him? I don't know.
Well, the tour was called Loserville, so I don't know.
Limp Bizkit.
They know.
They know what they are.
They know.
Maybe. I would like to think so.
I don't remember who was telling me. I was very convinced by whoever was talking to me about this, and I can't remember who it was, but they were like, Limp Bizkit started as a joke, and then they got some steam, and then they thought that they could be serious for a little bit, but then they realized that they were a joke again, and they just started leaning into it.
It was
the album?
Yeah, because like I mean, look, I'll put on Rollin' every once in a while. I won't lie.
I'll put on My Way. My Way is the shit.
I like Nookie. I like the song Nookie.
I enjoyed Nookie. Like
My Way goes hard, bro.
Okay,
I'm tied more into like pro wrestling and shit like that, so I kind of like make that connection.
No, I completely understand. And
favorite wrestler?
Jeff Hardy.
Eddie Guerrero.
I love him. You know what's funny? I'm gonna be very vulnerable with you guys right now. Earlier this week, I actually shed a tear just thinking about Eddie Guerrero, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking.
I was watching highlights and I was like, God, why the fuck is he not like alive right now, dude? What the fuck? And I just like literally was like, this is sad. This is just
really
depressing.
It's like when I'm assuming that, because I'm not into wrestling at all. Like, so he's a big.
Yeah.
He was the direct heel for
like Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio, and he died from a heart attack during a performance.
Is he kind of like Dale Earnhardt? I don't know.
I know. Yeah, I know that. He's like a race car guy.
He's a NASCAR. Yeah. I don't know. I guess maybe
he's like well, for me, he's like a big Texas guy. He was like El Paso and shit like that. So I was kind of associating with that. But he was like a lovable guy.
He was the most lovable heel.
Yeah.
Because like, he was a villain.
Yeah, he was a straight villain. Like, it got to like telenovela like type of shit, like stuff he was doing.
WWE gets to like that, or like wrestling.
Oh, I love it.
Like, it's a very unique art form in that sense.
It's theater.
It is, but it's like
WWE
for young
is theater.
Mexican kids, like
depending on the wrestler. Yeah.
For me,
or
it was
for young brainwashed little white boys.
Yeah, same thing.
Cena.
Low key, like if you look at like lucha libre, like in Mexico and stuff like that, it really is that. It's like they're basically superheroes, like legit, like they're just superheroes.
A lot of Japanese pro wrestling right now is that too.
Oh, I love that shit, dude. New Japan. Yeah, that shit goes hard.
The acrobatics in Japanese pro wrestling is insane.
That's what always got me, because I'm like, you can't say. I mean, obviously you have like certain people, like maybe like a Big Show who's like not crazy athletic, or like, you know what I'm saying.
But he's such a good actor, and he is like, he's not very acrobatic, but he's got like muscles.
Oh yeah, and he used to be back in the day. You know, he used to be like an athletic kind of like.
I didn't know that,
bro. There's one where he's like. You know the shit that Shawn Michaels does where he kind of kips up? Mm-hmm. He does that. There's a video of Big Show doing that.
I feel like the entire stage would risk collapsing from Big Show doing
gigantic. But like that's what I'm saying. Like they're definitely athletes, and they definitely put themselves like on the line. That's one of the reasons I'm like, ooh, if you look at when like shit gets like a little too real, like legit injuries, and just kind of like
Mankind versus Undertaker, Hell in a Cell. Yeah,
I thought he died, dude.
Dude. Undertaker thought he died.
I was like, why did y'all just murder somebody
dead?
on TV, dude?
Don't explain it. I want to know.
Undertaker is dead, bro.
Undertaker in the lore.
In the lore, yeah. I would say kayfabe, but in the lore,
yeah,
which is like the kayfabe, that's kind of like what they say, like in the storyline aspect.
Yeah,
don't break
kayfabe, brother.
Yeah, you don't break kayfabe.
Don't break kayfabe, brother.
Oh, is it kind of like
keep it a kayfabe?
Oh, is it almost like was it?
Kayfabe just means like
no, in acting they're like
character comment, like method acting almost.
Yeah.
Kind of like it's not really method acting, but you know what I'm saying.
I know what
it's method acting when you get dropped fucking 2 stories,
bro. And you know what I enjoy? It's kind of fucked up, but like there's like a compilation that I see of like whenever fans get like a little too close and they try to run into the ring, bro, they get fucked up. It's like it's like an unspoken rule that like it's all on the table. They can get fucked up and like they won't get in trouble or anything like that.
Was they sign something when they bought?
Whenever you buy the tickets, like if you try to interrupt the show.
If I run on stage like an idiot, I will get sweet chin musicked and I cannot sue.
But they all get fucked up, bro. Yeah. They all get like security will fuck them up. The wrestlers will start kicking them. Like it's just all.
Well, like, you're being a jackass. Like you're trying to ruin a show. If somebody jumps on stage at a performance, you're allowed to just throw them back into the fucking audience.
Unless it's punk. You always say it's punk music.
Unless if it's punk. Yeah.
Like they will throw you back.
Sex Pistols had the nicest shows ever.
some G.G. Allen type shit, bro. He's like, you know who G.G. Allen is at all?
No.
Ah, dude. I should Google that guy. That's a good That's like a good little rabbit hole to go to. Okay. He was like this punk kind of person, this personality, who like was out of his fucking mind, like totally unhinged. Like,
was he? Do you know if he's part of band or?
I think his name was just G.G. Allen, like G.G. Allen band. Okay. Mm-hmm. But this guy was insane, bro. He'd be drugged out. He'd be like, he'd throw shit at audience members. It was just unhinged, like just completely unhinged shit.
Yeah.
There's video of of him dying, bro. Like he's like doing a performance. Then he starts running in the street, and he's like totally like fucked up cuts, random cuts everywhere, and he died like the next day. He totally overdosed and like just fucking passed out somewhere. And like his funeral was there, and like it's crazy.
Interesting.
He's an interesting character, but at the same time, it's kind of like he's kind of a piece of shit, to be honest with you. Like he's kind of a scumbag.
I mean, I love punk. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of assholes in the history of punk.
There's also like a lot of like neo-Nazi kind of shit that's like.
There's unfortunately a lot of that. It's just they fucking Nazis are a virus. That
I'd like to think it's more aesthetic. You know, with a guy like G.G. Allen, but it's like I don't know. I don't know. You know, I don't know.
It's like they think it's a place to literally say these beliefs that.
Yeah, it's just kind of wild, bro.
I think wild beliefs.
Yeah, it's just like the anti-government kind of anarchist views that pop up in a lot of punk. I think they just kind of pull in some of the shittier people on accident.
Right.
It makes sense. I mean,
it does make sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah, but then the people who are actually doing it, like, I guess I'm thinking of, because we're big in the. Well, I'm not as big in the punk as like Josh is.
Mm-hmm. Our drummer is a huge punk head, and we were not very much into punk.
No, but we've been going to shows that are like, I mean, I just saw Circle Jerks and Descendants recently. Like it was like earlier this year. And like it's still alive. Like,
I think it's very much. I don't know if it's. I think Black Flag. They were coming recently. Yeah,
we did miss that one. Was that because I think we had a show that same weekend or something?
No, I just missed it because I didn't have money.
Oh, okay. Never mind. There was something I felt like it was on Saturday. I was like, I'm tired. I'm not going. I don't know.
It happens, man. That shit happens.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that I'm a huge punk head. I definitely appreciate it, but it's like
I do too.
Punk has so much history and culture to it that I'm just not educated enough on. I feel like.
A lot of that shit's like Euro stuff, bro. A lot of European like punk shit.
Well, a lot of it's from the UK.
UK.
And then there's a lot of punk that's rooted in reggae.
Yes.
It goes back to Bob Marley, actually.
And then you kind of get into the whole like ska shit where it's kind of like...
ska.
It's like punkish, but it's also like more like rhythmatic and shit.
Ska is very much like reggae punk. It just...
Well, I think it was just watching like Stuart Copeland from the Police talk about like... how that happened. It was that like they'd be having these like punk not shows but like DJ playing like all this punk music, but like what do we have something to put on in the downtime. Maybe it was shows, and then we need to put something on in the downtime. And like it was like around that time the reggae scene was like popping up, and it was like chill, but it was still yelly. It was like kind of in the middle of that. So they put that on, and the punk kids were like, "Whoa, what the fuck is this?" And obviously that's the clash.
Damn, could I ask you guys something?
Yeah,
because I'm a huge I'm like any genre I can listen to all that shit. But I do feel like hip hop and more specifically like rap now is like would represent like punkish like more rock and roll type of shit now.
There's
you know what I mean?
There's a lot of hip hop, modern hip hop.
People just moshing at shows, dude.
I think what was it? In 2018, it was like the cloud rap scene, the SoundCloud raps, because it was like that was DIY. It was people in their rooms just making the songs, putting it together, and everything was
quickly as well, like within like DIY, fucking a day, like just recording.
And that just attitude of don't give a fuck, because you can't find punk like music anymore, or like what the traditional word of what we think punk is. You can't find it there. You got to go look somewhere else, and it's wherever it's not. And at the time in 2018, that's what that was. And like I see, like I think hip hop was it like. Or Kendrick Lamar's show, or like I went to go see JPEG Mafia in 2020. Maybe it was like sometime around there. It was when he was doing
LP.
It was the LP. Yeah, you're right. It was the LP tour or something like that. And I was at the back, and I was still getting like pushed around. It was wild, dude. Front, like
I love that shit though, man.
It was It was an amazing show.
It's very therapeutic, to be honest with you. It's very therapeutic, and like. This is gonna sound funny, but like I never feel in danger. Maybe because I'm a bigger guy.
Dude, a mosh pit is one of the most like what's the word? It's one of the friendliest places on the planet. Depending on the show that you're going to, like a lot of like metal shows, metal mosh pits, it's the best fucking thing in the world.
Yeah,
it's just awesome, man.
Amon Amarth and
Amon Amarth was both of my Amon Amarth pits that I've been in have been fucking fantastic. I actually bit through my tongue and chipped
shit, dude!
With the Amon Amarth and Cannibal Corpse show, that was awesome.
Cannibal Corpse is crazy, bro. It's a wild band.
I love them.
I love them.
Corpse Grinder is amazing. This song is about shooting blood from your cock.
And you want to talk about self-awareness? They're very self-aware of what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? What about that other band, Guar, that have like costumes and
that was
shit?
my first pit.
And then we're going back. Like we saw them. Was it around a couple years ago now too?
Yeah.
I don't know any of their songs, dog, to be honest.
I don't either, but I was like in the pit, and it was like the biggest pits I've ever seen. Like
it's I think it's still the biggest pit that I've been in. It was Old Warehouse Live.
Okay.
The big room, and the pit was the entire room.
Holy shit.
And then not only that,
they were spraying fake blood and cum into the audience, and it was amazing. And we all wore white t-shirts that said, "This is my Guar shirt." And we have the before picture of us all wearing white shirts, and the after picture of us wearing tie-dye shirts.
I'll find the after picture.
That's incredible.
It was, and then
actually, we could send you the pictures if you want to put them on screen for the.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'll send. I don't know if you have a before, you can find it, but I have the after for sure. And then we're going again in November. They're coming back. It's an experience.
Man, I need to get into them.
Pull up, bro.
Yeah,
that's an OG. I remember seeing them on MTV or VH1 and shit. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
They're awesome. They're really, really cool.
They seem like, I don't know if this is like correct or not, but they just seem like what Kiss does in terms of like aesthetics and shit like that, but just on like roids. Just like on steroids, just like
dude, like if we're talking about
it's a lot more theatrics.
I remember when like we went to go see Twerp, and it was like,
oh my god, Tupperware Remix Party. Do you know Tupperware Remix Party? Fantastic future funk band.
Basically like jazz fusion and like city pop mixed together, and like
one of the three bassists that inspired me to start playing bass is in that band.
Oh shit!
What are the other two?
Paramore.
Okay, just Paramore in general.
And Geddy Lee.
Okay.
Geddy Lee from Rush, Commander Meouch from Tupperware Remix Party, and then just the bass lines in Paramore being as good as they are were probably the biggest.
I think it's because they all write, like, all of them kind of write the instruments together, like multiple, especially drums. They have a very good groove.
For Paramore? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Real quick, I gotta take a dump.
Oh, go ahead, man.
Sweet. I don't judge. My brother's got shelves full of big titty little figurines, so I don't really.
Shit, dude.
And they're like, those shits are expensive, and they're really well made. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, Japan. We were talking about that before y'all got here, low key. I was like, I love Japan, but it just seems like they're on some weird shit sometimes, bro.
Oh, it's I think it's like what they accept in the culture or something like
There's
that.
a lot less shunning of sexual things there.
But then it's
here.
censored though.
But then it's
like
censored
Their
violence.
censorship
I thought it was
is
censored violence. Yeah.
Censored violence, and they have very weird censorship laws with porn.
Yeah, it's weird, bro. I can't get into Japanese porn like that, bro. I'm looking at pixels.
Okay.
Speaking of porn, so what's the plans with the album?
Oh yeah,
The album? I feel like this joke goes like we go over this joke so many times where it's like, when are you guys gonna finish the album? Well, technically,
How many years past the first initial release date are we at?
what was the first initial release date?
Probably like a year and a half ago, right? Like we said we wanted to.
It was like 2021 or something.
We wanted
Oh,
to have
shit,
it done by
okay.
2021, yeah.
So, like late 2021 or something.
Then we were like, oh, the album's gonna come out by the end of 2021.
well, we didn't know anything about recording or anything like
No.
that. We didn't know anything about like how to get sounds, microphones, any of the shit.
It took Porter Robinson how many years to cook Nurture before it came out?
It was like 7 years or something because like
So
Worlds
we're
came out I
okay.
feel like in 2013 or something, and Nurture came out in 2020.
yeah, I'm not saying it's gonna be as
21.
good as Nurture, but like
No.
we're definitely
We're seeing Porter
We're not
Robinson.
trying to rush it, and we are working on it.
No, y'all take your time, bro. I don't think there's
Yeah.
A lot of people are giving like we mentioned earlier Kendrick Lamar like a lot of shit because he has like a lot of gaps in between releases.
Fuck no,
Fuck
he
that.
needs
Let
to
him
take
work
his
on it.
time.
I honestly-
Dude,
I
the
don't
reason
care
is
at
so
all.
good. What if he
It's
come out
hard,
with Damn
dude.
and it sounds like Drake? Like I don't know, man.
Like it's fucking. You don't want art to just be like fast food that's just like quickly churned
That's
out.
what I'm saying, bro.
Exactly.
I really dislike that shit, and people were making that argument during the whole beef, and they were kind of like, "Well, he can't be the king of hip. He can't be like the best one if he doesn't release frequently." I'm like, what kind of fucking stupid rule was that? Like,
It's really
well,
stupid.
the easiest prime example is Prince and Michael Jackson. Prince was like real
interesting.
quick. He was just shooting out random shit, like not even random shit, but like just churning out stuff. And Michael Jackson took years with his projects.
Yeah.
So
I want to get into Prince's stuff, but god damn, his discography is insane,
it is.
bro. It's insane.
Start
it's
with
so
the first
long.
one. I think it's the easiest one to get into. I mean, the sound, the production is like of the time, but the sound of it, and obviously Prince's personality is what you're.
He's also really talented. I was seeing him play guitar and shit. I was like,
that's the
god
other
damn.
thing is like Prince is like
really good guitarist.
really fucking good guitar. So then as a guitarist myself, like I aspire to you know, be that good someday.
You've already told me, but what are your inspirations for guitar?
John Mayer is one of them.
Okay.
Probably the biggest one is John Mayer, I think. Been listening to him since high school.
Waiting on the world to change.
Yeah, maybe not that part. I mean, the solo's good.
change.
That's the thing is, if you're not a huge John Mayer fan, you're like, he's that guy. He's the Your Body's a Wonderland.
That was
guy.
in my mind.
Well, like people are like, what?
Why you?
Why do people dislike that guy? He seems alright. He seems a
He's
cool guy.
well, I mean, he's very.
Quick, flash up the video of John Mayer saying the N-word right now.
Oh no! Oh no!
He got better.
Look, there was a time when he was like
He was
very big ego, very like just in your face, like
What is it?
On some like Oasis shit, where he was kind of like.
a dick about
Just
it.
an
a little
immature
bit.
provocateur.
A little bit less of a.
So sometimes
that
it's a little charming, that kind of shit.
It can
Well,
be being a provocateur can be charming if it's done in a good way, like
Kieran J. Callanan.
Kieran J. Callanan having the pull out album art of him pissing on himself.
Yep.
Like that's Kieran J. Callanan is a great provocateur.
He doesn't care.
He gets
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're
gets
talking about.
reactions
Yeah.
out of you, but he's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like just being a dipshit.
No, John Mayer was like, he was dealing with some shit where
He's
he
a
was
child.
like, well, it was
He's
also
younger.
the time of Polaroids. Yeah, he was young, and it was a time of Polaroids. Am I stupid? Magazines.
Okay. I'm about to say that, man.
Polaroid, the magazine.
Polaroid. No, like when gossip was happening between like that was I forgot what it was called.
Tabloids, like, tabloid shit.
Polaroid tabloids. You can see where I got that. The tabloid culture where he was like getting thrown around, and he's like, I'm gonna get ahead of it, like trying to be like. There was a very specific interview where he said some sexist shit, and like obviously the N-word thing.
I didn't even know about that. That's crazy, though.
Oh, I make fun of Julian every time he talks about
I
how
didn't
much he
even
likes
know
John
about- I
Mayer. I'm
didn't know
trying to bring that
about
up.
It was he got better. Like
Yeah, no, people
there was
say-
an entire album about that, and he changed. But nonetheless, even though that all that shit's come down, guitar playing wise, he's
really good. Yeah.
really fucking good. I think he's one of my favorite. I'd say he's in fighting for one of the best of this, like, not this decade necessarily, but
kind of like
how they were alive. Yeah. I mean, who else is there? Like, Jack White for me is one of my favorites. Eric Johnson, Andy Summers from The Police.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have too many like guitar like.
Alex Lifeson doesn't influence you too much.
No, Alex Lifeson not as much. I more Rush the band in general.
Yeah.
Influenced me in my guitar
Neil
playing.
Peart influenced your lyric writing a lot.
Yeah, Neil Peart's lyric writing. And if we're talking drums, Stuart Copeland.
Yes.
The Police are one of my favorite bands of all time. So all three of them are like.
Fuck 12, but we love The Police.
ACAB, ACAB.
All Police are bad.
One of my cousins
all Copelands are bastards.
All Copelands are bastards. That's something Sting would say.
That's gonna be on the.
That's gonna be on the cover of Drum Magazine.
You cunt.
I always harass my cousin because he's a police officer, and anytime there's like some injustice going on, I just send it to him like typical. I'll be like, just typical.
He's
That's
like,
funny.
fuck off.
And he's like self-aware of this shit. He's like, fuck.
Yeah.
What can I say? What the fuck? But he's just like, God damn it! Like every time I'll just tag, like not even like send it to him. I'll be like at so and so, like in the comments and shit. I'll be like,
It's gotta
hilarious.
be like fuck. It's. I mean, getting political on the podcast. It's
Are we?
I guess so.
It's up to y'all. I mean, like, during the whole during the George Floyd situation, I had like protested downtown, and like, man, the cops were just getting shitted on. But at the same time, they were getting shitted on, but like, they were like, bro, we fucking went to protest, and they had like armored vehicles and fucking like damn near tanks, like just in the middle of the street. I'm like, what the fuck y'all think is gonna happen?
Jesus
like,
Christ.
It's a lot of racially motivated.
it was crazy, dude. It was crazy.
Compensating. It's just
It's wild.
Overcompensation is the main like thing. It's like
it's
you need all this to take down one guy.
But then what gets me is like, there's a school shooting, and like, what the fuck happens? Like,
well, there's a school shooting, and then the way that America responds is by making gun control less strict.
it just doesn't make any sense. We just need to arm these teachers. We need
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they all need a 12 gauge minimum.
Dude.
I think most teachers should have anti-material
Let's do
rifles in their
Left 4
classroom.
Dead. Like,
What kills me was
If
like,
every teacher doesn't have an an M16 in their classroom, we're not doing enough.
every once in a while, I forget that you're like you get it. You have a niche thing that you know something specific about. that we don't talk about.
I am a gun nut that wishes guns never existed.
Yeah.
there's so many as well.
Like,
bro.
guns are
especially
cool,
security
but
is
It's
great.
like such awesome
Yeah, nah, for
engineering,
sure.
and I love that shit. But I don't like people dying.
I don't like that either. And also, like, I don't want to be insensitive, but the last school shooting that happened like recently, I remember it was either the sheriff or the mayor of the town or some shit like that. And they were like, a reporter was like, "What do you think this is gonna is it gonna lead to any like gun control in the future?" He's like, "We don't need gun control right now. We need thoughts and prayers." And I was like, well,
We don't need solutions. We need emotions.
I was like, what the fuck is that gonna do, bro? Like, it's just crazy. After like Sandy Hook, I was like, I don't think this is gonna get like resolved at all.
Yeah, after Sandy Hook, gun control got less strict.
I was like, this is wild, bro.
It's really depressing.
Fun and games.
And we'll see how America is. America is either going to be gone in 20 years or a lot better in 20 years. I'm excited to see how
I'm
it's going to be.
excited. I'm excited.
This will be an interesting.
I mean, I'm kind of terrified.
What? Are you on the same side as Midnight Spies for the Civil War?
Yeah, I know. Fucking homeboy from Breaking Bad is gonna be in there. You see that movie, Civil War?
No, but I've
It was
wanted
alright.
to.
Civil War with like
Jesse Plemons.
Jesse Plemons in there.
He's Todd in Breaking Bad.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that
he's
bastard.
such a good actor because
He's
he's,
really
so
good.
good at playing a fucking hateable piece of
He's
shit.
good.
He was in Like
playing-
Mike. He was a little kid in Like Mike. You ever see that shit
haven't seen
with
Like Mike
Bow
either.
Wow and shit? Where he like
No,
gets a
he
pair
was
of shoes and he gets to play like just as good as Michael Jordan.
Okay, I could have.
That's why it's called Like Mike.
Literally, bro.
Holy shit, I love
He
it.
finds a pair of shoes and they get like struck by lightning or some dumb shit like that. But like he laces them up. How the fuck they fit the same shoe doesn't make any sense to me. But he's like 12 and he laces them up and he starts playing professional NBA ball. And Michael Jordan's like, damn, I
Holy
can't
shit.
play no more. Like he just loses his talent. Or it's not Michael Jordan. It's some other fucking guy who
You're
like
thinking
loses
of,
his
you're
talent.
thinking of
It's like Michael Chitless or some shit. No, it's not him. It's like
Different Michael Phelps is actually a
Nah,
swimmer.
nah.
he starts
dude.
swimming. How do you put goggles on?
Flippers.
Flippers.
I forgot his
You don't
fucking
use
name,
flippers
dude.
in the.
You don't use flippers.
Neither do the Olympians.
I think that they should be using everything at their disposal so that we can really see how far human advancement has
With
gone.
like what? Like imagine
put a
they had like
jetpack in
oxygen
the-
tanks, bro.
Oxygen tanks. I think
That is
that
interesting.
all. What fucking comedian said this? Instead of banning the use of performance-enhancing drugs, I think we need to encourage as many performance-enhancing drugs as possible, so we can really push the limits of human
See who's
evolution.
actually.
You know what's
that was, like,
interesting?
makes
There's
the
a
best
guy,
joke.
there's an investor who's doing that. It's literally called the Steroid Olympics. It's
Oh
happening.
my god!
Oh god.
And everyone's gonna be
Death
fully
everywhere.
Everybody's
Death
gonna die.
everywhere. Yeah.
juiced. He's like, let's see how far we could like push this. And it's like, he's like, all these world records that we have, we're gonna get shattered. And I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but
Also, they're gonna make it a separate world record.
Yeah. they're gonna be like the guy
exactly.
on
There's gonna be a
steroids.
caveat to it. So
Isn't
I'm
there a
like,
movie about this called The Substance? That just
Oh,
came
dude,
out?
I've been wanting to watch that.
Substance
dude.
about drug use?
Yeah.
I didn't
haven't
know
seen
that.
it yet.
Some sort of or maybe it's not drug. It's more like I thought it was like
I think it's about a substance that does things.
like
face. What do you?
Oh,
not Botox.
cosmetic?
But like
Cosmetic
cosmetic.
shit?
Yeah, I thought it was a cosmetic thing.
I didn't know that at all.
And now you're like, you think it's not gonna be that bad?
Throw up when I watch that.
I heard the ending is kind of fucked up. But I don't know anything about it. But I just heard it's graphic.
interested, so.
I'm very interested too.
Are you guys big movie people?
He's a much bigger movie head than I am. I
I'm-
like movies and I appreciate them. I just definitely don't watch them.
I
enough.
have my favorites. I am
Top 5 right now.
Okay, once again, Oppenheimer because
Damn, really? Of all time?
I think
it spoke to me.
Oppenheimer.
Oh,
It spoke to
man.
me.
I think I think Oppenheimer was. Here's my opinion on Oppenheimer. It's a salad.
Okay.
I will explain. It is very healthy for the movie industry, much like a salad is very healthy for you. Mm-hmm. But it was also pretty bland.
It was the best salad I've ever had.
It's the best salad he's ever
So
had.
this ain't
I'm really glad it existed, and it definitely did good things to help.
we talking about a Caesar salad? We talking about a Cobb salad?
It's not a Cobb. A Cobb has
don't eat
more
salad.
going on. It's a Caesar salad with like really like
good dressing.
You've seen it before. You've had it before, but it's good. Your body's happy.
I think for me it was like I don't know. Maybe it was right movie, right time. Like I said, I've been like interested in certain topics at the time, and not to mention. Well, I mean the score, the cinematography, the script. Like I have the script.
The
on
sound
the
was
book.
crazy,
The
bro. You
sound,
finally nailed the fucking sound.
Actors
Finally nailed the
Finally nailed the sound.
Yeah, because some people say
Because I love
some people
Tenet,
say different.
but Tenet was fucking insane.
I couldn't finish Tenet.
He couldn't finish.
We
I
got
love
really
Tenet.
bored in Tenet.
Really?
Well, here's the thing. So I went to go see. So I think I saw Tenet at like Alamo Draft House like
Okay.
a long ass time ago. Like I was just like, I'm gonna go see it for the first time. It was like re-releasing it or something. I'm like, this is weird. This movie fucked my brain up, but I'm not sure how I feel about it.
I enjoyed it, man.
I enjoy.
I'll go back
I
and
think
try and
I
watch it
generally
again.
enjoyed it, and then I went to go see it. They were doing a re-release in IMAX.
Yes, I
Then I
didn't
went
see
to go
that.
see that one in IMAX in Sugarland, and like the first time I didn't get it, the second time it clicked. The whole way through, I was like, "Oh, okay, I get it. Let's
Yeah,
go." Let's go.
I feel like once it clicks for you, it like is really good.
And then
Yeah.
here's the weird thing: when I sat down and watched it with him, and I'm like,
You're like,
"What happened? Where'd it go? What? No, what
I sucked all the
happened?"
magic out of the movie.
No, it wasn't you because I was like, Matt was like, these characters
I-
are so bland. I'm like, they are.
I was
but
trying really hard to get into it.
you know who was dope, bro? Robert Pattinson in that movie. I really enjoyed him in that movie.
I think so.
But everyone else, I was
the-
kind of like,
the weird thing is that like he's had better roles.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like
Yeah,
and he's done. He's an amazing actor.
the Batman.
The Batman. You still haven't seen the
Lighthouse.
Batman.
Good Time is good. I don't know if you've seen Good
Time.
Time.
Oh
Good Time
my
is
God.
fucking really
It's a
sick.
good time.
You haven't seen Uncut Gems either, right?
No.
It's by the same people.
directors. Half
Yeah.
these.
Okay.
Then they broke up, unfortunately. But
Yeah, I like I said, I haven't seen as many movies.
Okay,
as
but
I
you
plan
said
to.
you said top five.
top 5.
Sorry. Okay.
So far, we have one.
We have one.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I got my top 5, bro. I can
okay,
see my
so
top
20
5.
minutes after me asking the question, we have one.
Social Network.
Okay.
Favorite. I have two comfort movies: Oppenheimer and Social Network.
Some Fincher, some David Fincher in there.
David
Okay.
Fincher is amazing. One of my favorites.
So I like that movie a lot.
Whiplash.
Oh,
Ooh.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
yes.
Yes.
And I know there's a fifth one somewhere. I'm gonna think about it, but
Yeah, they do it in no order, but just your
Joker.
5 favorite.
no.
Oh man.
Do really like so I do love that almost your entire top 5 is like the red flags on our dating profile. Like a lot of my friends that are girls when we've talked about.
Nah, you don't have Drive on there, bro. If you had Drive, you'd be fucked.
No, he loves Drive. Too.
No, I love Drive, but I don't like. It's not a favorite.
If you had Blade Runner 2049, you'd be fucked.
No, I haven't done. Yeah, just Ryan Gosling.
Oppenheimer, Drive, Scott Pilgrim.
Social Network. Social Network's not.
Social Network's not.
You know, it's one of mine, but I get it. Fight Club. If you had Fight Club on there, you'd be fucked, bro. That's one of mine. That's top 5 for me.
Here again, like Nazis being in punk. There's a lot of incels that like those movies, and it just makes.
You know what it is, bro? I could give it to you. You know what it is? They just didn't get it. They just don't. They didn't take any lesson from it.
Don't get it.
Scott Pilgrim. They think that Scott is a model guy. Fight Club. They think that I can't remember.
Tyler Durden. I need to be Tyler Durden.
They think that he's a good guy. Drive. They think that he's a good guy. They just.
Driver's a good guy.
You know what's a big one as well? Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh,
they didn't take anything from that.
Took nothing.
They didn't take anything from it.
Yeah. The only thing that I took from that movie is that I should get my hands on some Quaaludes.
Yeah.
Low key. I mean, in 2013, when I was like a teenager, I was like, this seems like an awesome time. I don't know what the fuck this is, but.
Okay, so I've realized like Letterboxd does their top 4, so I guess I'll stick with those. But a runner-up, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh,
that
bro!
Really
I saw that movie. I saw that movie after a breakup, and it deserves a rewatch. And I just haven't.
I completely understand like the feeling when you're like.
I was like an hour in, and I'm like, what? I just didn't feel anything. I was such in a weird place in life. I was like,
slice of life movie. That's the way you need to look at it.
Fucking Brad Pitt was on. He was like really good.
Changes. Nothing will change for you before and after watching that movie. But it is a really good movie, and it's just a fun time.
Hell yeah, dude!
I think appreciation for art might improve, but that's essentially what it is. It is a love letter to the scene
old
of
Hollywood shit.
Hollywood. Yep.
It's a love letter to that era of Hollywood and to certain actresses' feet.
Yeah, dirty feet.
It is still Tarantino.
Always dirty.
Tarantino's kink is on full fucking display in that.
Let me ask y'all this, man. Like, I don't get the feet fetish thing, bro. I'm not a big feet guy. It doesn't do anything for me at all. Like,
not
at
for me,
all.
Mate. Not for me.
Like if like a girl has nice feet, I'll be like, oh, that's cool.
What do you think?
I guess I don't care. Yeah, me and Tarantino are in the same boat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
But I mean, I'm not. I try not to be a creep about it. But it's just brain chemistry.
That's interesting. People like things.
Your brain is attracted to things, and you can't really control it.
I'm curious where it developed, like where like could the start be and shit like that.
My ex liked hands. Like I don't know why. Like that was it.
My ex liked knives, and we're not together anymore.
Yeah, because she killed you.
Yeah, I died.
You're dead. This is not real.
Fuck. Do you have top 5 films you could riddle off, or what do you think?
I know what
easily.
they are.
In no particular order. Barbie.
Oh shit! I haven't seen that, bro. I missed the Barbenheimer. I just watched Oppenheimer.
We did Barbenheimer too. We did Shot Chaser. We did Oppenheimer first.
Oh shit!
Fuck, man, we should have done the opposite.
But no, I liked.
I don't know. I guess so.
So I did Barbie, and then
remember, I came away a different man that day. So
I also did.
That's interesting that you had like a religious experience with that shit, dog.
Well, not initially.
I fell asleep during the movie.
Yeah, he fell asleep.
I dozed off a little bit.
I'm already a big Christopher Nolan head, so like that was like already. I was anticipating it. And I think I don't know something about I guess the way it was portrayed. Because then I was like, what the fuck? What's up with this guy? Like, why is he so like up his own ass? Like, and I read about him, and he literally was. The movie presents him as like through his perspective, and he's literally like, I enjoyed I'm that a superhero.
Yeah, like, I enjoyed the him being like tormented with himself though.
Yeah,
like him realizing like what he figured out, like him realizing what he figured out, and like this is fucked. Like I have to reveal this information, but at what cost? What's gonna happen?
Well, I mean, I think everyone in that situation was like, what? Huh? What? Where did something clicked in?
On like a side tangent, do you think like that information would have eventually would have came out? No, that
I think so. There's a part of the conversation. The reason I like that movie too is like, what happens if it didn't? Who if someone else did it, or if someone else got to it 1st? Literally the trajectory of the world.
Yeah, changed. It would be different. Yeah,
it was also an extremely like insane amount of resources and people and minds coming together for this very specific situation, and it went successfully. That's not easy. That's pretty fucking insane that they were able to do that.
And it's also, I like the commentary of instead of humans coming together and pooling resources to do a good thing, they come together and pool resources and are really successful on murdering millions.
But
of
it's
people.
in the name of science. That's the thing is people were like, and they're
that's
some
how
of them
they-
is how they
That's how they rationalized it.
that's
to
the
themselves,
question.
is that it's
That's why I
in the
like
name
the
of
movie
science,
because it's showing you. It's not telling you. It's showing you, and I'm like, oh, shit, fuck.
I like what Nolan
Anyway.
talks about the human condition.
Your favorite movies, sir?
Yeah, you're on Barbie and
In no particular order. Barbie, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Parasite,
Yes.
Return of the King
Parasite's
extended
so
cut,
sick, bro.
Return of the King extended cut, and Scott Pilgrim.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking I have never seen any Lord of the Rings at all. At all.
You gotta change that.
I got to.
You
I
gotta
lost.
change
I didn't lose a bet, but like I got my friend Nikki. Shout out to Nikki. Into,
Shout out Nikki.
Hell yeah.
Minaj?
into fucking House of the Dragon. And
Oh,
and he started watching
yeah.
it, so he's like, if I watch House of the Dragons, you have to watch Lord of the Rings. And I'm like, okay. And fucking House of the Dragons ended like 2 months ago, and I haven't even watched anything.
This is your sign to watch it.
What about The Hobbit though?
I've not seen it.
So
My friends that like Lord of the Rings say that it's just it's okay.
It's okay because
Yeah.
it's like a book extended out to 3 movies, and it shouldn't have been.
And a small book as well. No, it's not a big
Yeah,
book.
it's,
the
no,
first
it's real quick.
It's the opposite, where the Lord of the Rings is like a book this big.
Yeah.
And then even the extended cut movies is like this much. And The Hobbit is like a book this big, and then the movie's this much.
Yeah.
What do you? So should I even devolve into The Hobbit at all,
I
or
would
just
start
go-
with Lord of the Rings and get obsessed with the world first. If you like it enough, check out The Hobbit.
So there's really no need to watch them like. 'Cause I know The Hobbit's before.
I always
watch things
Here's
the order
the-
they released, not the order the story.
Here's the fucking weirdest thing for me. I watched The Hobbit before
Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings because my ex thought it might be a good idea, like to ease me into it or something like it.
Oh man,
And it didn't work. I mean, I liked it. I was just not interested. I was like,
they're
this
so
is
fucking long. That's what gets
weird.
me.
And I
They're
forgot
so
all
long
about
as
it. And
fuck.
then we watched Lord of the Rings, and I'm like, this seems familiar. I forgot I watched The Hobbit. Like,
So-
same thing with Star Wars. I watched The Force Awakens first. I don't know what's wrong with me.
man.
Like-
Those movies are fucking insane. The way they like just did not have a plan. Is
Oh,
crazy.
Star Wars. Okay, so
It's
this guy's
crazy,
watching it
dog.
for the first time.
Yeah, I'm still making it through. I've been on hiatus because I tried to watch episode 2 and wanted
Attack
to
of
kill
the
myself.
Clones. Yeah, it is.
I watched episode 4, 5, and
Painful.
6. I think within the span of like a month, and I loved them. The first half of episode 6 is one of my favorite like just pieces of movie
Yeah.
media.
It feels like Hollywood.
It's so good. It's just good writing.
really is.
Grandiose.
The way
it's
you
like-
feel about that is the way I feel about like The Last Crusade.
Oh, okay.
Like Indiana Jones. Like it's just pure filmmaking, action.
Yeah, no.
But then
American
went-
filmmaking as well. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? Like we don't really have too much good shit in our culture, but it's like
No,
that's
but
like
American-
American
Filmmaking's one of
culture, film is like one of
Yeah.
our strongest
yeah,
parts.
yeah, not for sure.
And yeah, but then I moved on to episode 1, and I was just
Fucking-
like,
The Phantom Menace, yeah, dude.
this is not Star Wars. I don't know what I'm watching. Misa Jar Jar Binks. Misa racial stereotype.
I recently saw a very good.
And I knew that shit was trash as a kid too, bro. Even as a kid, I was
Yeah,
like,
you're
what
like,
the fuck?
Fucking Watto. Hey, honey.
super Israeli. Like, what the fuck is going on?
man. I hate it.
That's
I
crazy,
really
dog.
fucking hate it.
It's like, did no one know this? Oh, you had to know. There's no way you
had
didn't
to
know that
know.
shit.
So I'm
dude.
waiting until he gets to the sequel trilogy, and he's like,
I want to watch 7, 8, 9.
Well, I'm really curious what you're gonna
Focus.
think about that, dude.
well,
I don't know.
I know it's a train wreck, but I also like things that have good ideas.
Uh-huh.
It barely miss it. Barely miss the landing, you know?
I'm
And
waiting-
I've heard that part 7 is decent. Part 8 introduces some really good ideas, but isn't very good. And then part 9 takes all of the interesting ideas in part 8 and chucks them in the fucking garbage bin.
Yeah, there was
And
just
I want to watch that train wreck.
there was just no like going into it. There's just like no plan. Like,
yeah,
there's just like no
I think,
plan at
what
all.
was it? J.J.
Somehow.
Abrams mystery box. Like, look at this. Look at the. Where's that? Look at this lightsaber. How'd you get it? That's a story for another time. Like,
The fucking
Is that a red letter
that's
media thing?
no, that's actually a quote in the movie. Like.
I don't want to spoil no shit.
Like,
Do you
we're
know
not-
what the
I'm
fuck
not
goes on
spoiling
in
this
there?
for
I
you.
don't want it to be spoiled.
Okay.
But I'm not saying too much. But like, yeah, like,
I know that Rey is a Palpatine, but that's it.
So you know that? Do you know that? I don't even want to say it.
don't even
Don't-
say.
don't
it.
worry about the rest of
it.
Let's just say it wasn't planned. It wasn't very good.
Yeah.
And
The way
last
that
movie is
shit-
like
yeah.
the last movie was like I think Red Letter Media did say it was like it's TikToks. It's basically just a bunch.
It's just wild. It's just wild that like seeing like something so financially like invested in with no plan. It's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy.
Literally like right next to Marvel.
Before it was
before Endgame, and it's like you're Disney and you did Marvel correctly.
That's what I'm saying.
How'd you fuck this one up?
And it's fucked because like that came out the same year, bro. Endgame and the last one came out the same year, so it's like you have one where it's like this build up, it's fucking characters you love,
literally like the best,
and then you just have like a fucking thrown together like
to like end the trilogy,
but with the same company. You get me? Like with the same like it's just weird. It's like, what the fuck are you guys doing, man?
Well, it's like there's a point where it's the same company, but like they're pooling way more resources into this thing. They have completely different writing teams. This writing team is just there for the paycheck.
You know
this writing team is there to make art.
Here's the craziest thing to me, and it's just like it's almost like a fun fact of idea that like who directed what. The fact that the director of Ozymandias, the best episode of one of my favorite, and I'd say the best episode of television on the planet, is also the same guy who directed The Last Jedi. Like,
it's just wacky, bro.
I'm like, huh? Shit. Like, where does that correlation? And the fact that it's written and directed by Rian Johnson, like. He had creative control over this.
He was doing some wild shit,
I'm sure
bro.
there was probably a lot of pressure coming from...
It's weird.
It's a different studio that he's working under for that.
No. I mean, like, just...
There's a lot of ideas that can get shot down even from the creative director.
The fact that he was... No, but he was written and directed. Most of the time, at least Star Wars has, like, their direct... Like, the written by, like... What was that? Lawrence Kasdan, who did the first 3 or something. The old one. So, like... I don't know.
It's a lot. I mean, it goes back to like what we were talking about earlier, like the teams and shit like that. It's probably Breaking Bad's team is probably a whole different team than fucking, you know.
So have you watched any of the things where they go over the episodes? The team goes over the episodes,
like breakdown shit.
The podcast or like the behind the scenes.
The behind the scenes / the podcast where they like talk about shit that's going on.
Yeah. Well, not for Breaking Bad. I did for Better Call. I've been doing it for Better Call Saul.
The Breaking Bad one. The team sounds amazing.
Each member of the team, like
the main dude, Vince Gilligan, is crazy, dog. He's on
like,
some other shit.
He sounds like one of the best people to work with. Just the way that he talks about everything that happened in the show,
and how fucking thorough they are with the sticky notes and shit. They just have everything like, literally like scene by scene. But even like fragments of that scene, like it's just crazy.
Creative process.
The fact that how much thought goes into something. I think they were talking about the one like in Better Call Saul. It's not a spoiler when Mike is like trying to prep the shoe.
Okay.
To drop like the droplets of cocaine or meth or whatever on the truck when it's going over the border, so they get caught by the border patrol. Like how much effort that was going into like location, scouting, time of day, trying to film it, trying to get like the shots thing to ring out like from far away or whatever. Like, and then throwing the shoe up there in the first place.
Throwing the shoe up there, which he got, I think it was
second try or something. Maybe I might be wrong. I might be thinking of Scott Pilgrim, where it was like.
That took
the trash can, which took 20 tries.
23 tries, I think.
20 for the trash can when he threw it.
And he threw it in there. Yeah, that was funny.
On top of that is how good the writing is for that.
Yeah, the pacing of that entire scene. That's an intro
character
scene.
Every character in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul is just really good character writing. I feel like watching those shows has actually helped me write characters in Dungeons and Dragons.
That's amazing.
Not because they're like fleshed out. You could feel them.
You learn,
even the ones you dislike, like fucking Marie or some shit like that. It's kind of like
I don't think there's a character that I really hate in Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, except for blonde Nazi that shoots the kid. What's his name again?
Jesse Plemons.
Todd.
We were just Todd. Yeah. Todd is the most written to be a hateable character.
Well, but written to be hateable.
Hateable. I see what you're saying.
Like, because I fell in the same boat that everybody else did, where like you really hate Skylar near the start of the show, but as it goes on, you just see
you get it. Yeah.
She's just a reasonable person who her husband is a drug dealer now, and she has a baby,
and you're with Walser, so you're like the first time you go with it, you're like on his side only because like you've been with him. He's the main character, right? And you're kind of like you do get like sympathy or empathy. I don't.
I think once he spoiler alert, but once he kidnaps the baby, it's kind of like, all right, like what the fuck are you doing? Like you just lost your like.
Well, I think it's the end game at that point. And
yeah, it's just shit. It's literally like what you thought was gonna happen the whole show happening, like him getting like caught up and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I really like the part where he breaks bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
it's really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he's good.
Ozymandias is. I think that stretch from Ozymandias to Felina is. Like
those whole last episodes, the second part of the last season is fucking killer.
The entire second part is like tense. It's like so much.
It's literally escalating.
It's escalating. It's so much tension that it's like it's like stabbing me almost.
Mm-hmm. No, you could feel it, dude. You feel like fucking anxiety and
like
shit
that's
like
how
that.
hard, like how like crazy it felt. And then like when it finally like releases, it's just empty. If you feel like shit. From Ozzy, end of Ozymandias, or like I guess kind of like when the thing happens, you know, the thing, a lot of things happen, but the thing that happens all the way till the end, I'm just like, I feel nothing.
Did you guys watch it while it was like airing
no.
at all? See, I watched it like the last season. I was watching like while it was airing.
Oh man!
And like, bro, that the day the last episode came out was so fucking hectic. Like, I didn't have like AMC or anything, and we were watching at my aunt's house, but they were out of town. They were doing some other shit, so I was like, fuck, I can't watch it. So like, my friend was like, all right, I'm gonna find a torrent and send it to you. So I'm like, all right, bet. And like, he got spoiled as fuck. Like they spoiled it for him immediately.
Yeah.
Like, literally, one of the screen grabs was, like, the ending. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? So, like, he's like, God damn it, it got spoiled. He's like, just do the magnet link and it'll, like, download directly. I'm like, all right, cool. So, I'm watching it. And, like you said, the tension was all good. But for me, it was, like, almost like, I don't know how to describe it. It's not, like, meta. But, like, it was some shit where I was watching it. I'm like, I just want them to, like, stick the landing. Because it's so fucking good. Like, I want to be able to say that this is, like, peak shit. Mm-hmm. And the fact that they did it, I was like, oh,
the fact that it landed, I think... one of the best aspects of the last 2-3 episodes I'd say of that show is silence.
Yeah,
the amount of no one's
non-dialogue
like moments, and like you feel a dread come over you. Mm-hmm. That I like. I remember we were because he like straight to the end from what episode was it when Hank found out? All the way until the end.
The way you found out was hilarious, dude.
That might be
taking a shit, just like.
Well, the confrontation in the garage might be my favorite scene in the entire show.
Oh yeah, and that's the first episode of the second half, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The first right away they kick it off.
People had to wait for that.
Yeah.
If that's true, if you really don't know who I am,
then you have.
Then maybe you're
bro, the way fucking Hank looks, with his eyes, it almost look like, what the fuck is he looking at, dude? Like
he's literally like.
Would be to tread lightly.
Like the lighting on his eyes, he looked insane. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" He looks like he saw like he's seeing like a demon or some shit.
Literally, that's literally what's happening.
Because he knows the case, he studies the case.
He knows exactly.
He's been studying the case.
Imagine like I find out Matt like has done all this shit. I'm like
fucking wild, bro.
How do you accept that? Like,
how do you move forward at all? You know what I'm saying?
I accepted you when you shot that person. But like, if you.
And on that note, I'm just
done, guys. No, I don't know. Like those are some of my favorite TV episodes of all time.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Think, like,
we never got your favorite movies.
Yeah,
I'll give it to you. Let me restart the camera one more time. I'll be down.
Yeah.
Cool shit. So behind the little white thing, there should be a bag of meth in there. It's not real meth, but it's like
obviously like where is it?
In there, like grab the whole thing. And there should be like a little thing of blue meth in there. I believe so. I don't know if I fucking moved it or not. Maybe I did move it. No, it's still there. I see it.
Midnight Spies does meth live on camera.
I got this whenever it was the last season.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's
the
so
last
cool.
season. They had a car wash. You know how the car wash is like a big thing?
Yeah.
They took over like I think Mr. Car Wash or some shit.
Oh,
and they were
my
giving out air
God.
fresheners and like bags of meth.
Dude, it's
and
weird.
And a free car wash.
It's weird to think that was like a cultural phenomenon. That,
Meth really was a cultural phenomenon.
No, like specifically Breaking Bad was so big that like something is like they have a car wash and they're taking it over to do a Breaking Bad like thing. Like the idea that they're doing this like
it's awesome.
It's kind of insane. Remember when we went to Anime Monster? There was a Walter and a Jesse.
They were handing out. There was fucking
rock candies
at Anime Matsuri. There was a Walter White Jesse Pinkman cosplay duo that was handing out rock candies that were tinted blue.
What the fuck?
It was amazing.
Coffee.
Actually, let me start this one. That was recording. Yep. What were we on about, bro?
Your favorite movies.
Your top 5 movies.
All right, I got you. In no order.
No order is necessary. You can order them if you want.
So it'd be The Departed.
Oh, okay.
I love that movie so much.
Still need to see it. Like I know,
You should.
but I've been meaning to watch it.
You haven't seen it?
People told me amazing things.
Y'all should definitely watch it together. If you don't know any like spoilers to it, it's perfect.
I don't
it's
know
fantastic.
anything about it.
I love. Okay, go on. I want to say something, but go on.
Go ahead.
We will go on a 20-minute tangent.
That's all good.
Each movie.
Going into movies completely blind is the way it should be done.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
Completely blind. No trailers. No anything. It's like
I got really into that movie my senior year of high school. I don't know why, but to the point where like I was watching it like weekly, and I had like a copy of the script on my computer. I was really into it.
you're
man.
like the way I'm in Oppenheimer right now.
I don't know why the fuck. I don't know what it was about it, but I was like, man, this is crazy. Like I just really got into the movie, like hardcore.
And I was into Hunger Games when I was in high school. Why wasn't I that cool?
But it'd be like The Departed, Fight Club we mentioned earlier would be one. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is like fantastic.
Love that movie.
I need to rewatch that movie.
It's just so creative for me. I love how creative it is, you know?
I appreciate that. And I really like it, but there was just something that irked me about it the whole
I think
time.
it might have been the characters.
There's a bit of Manic Pixie Dream Girl fantasy. That's
Yeah.
like- and it almost has its own commentary on that. But I don't know. It could be one of those things where looking at that trope through a modern lens makes it a little worse.
I agree with you. I showed my exit, and she was kind of like, man, she didn't like Scott Pilgrim, or she didn't like... Oh, she enjoyed them. She's like, these are good movies, but I didn't like that, like, the girl of the relationship in Scott Pilgrim and in Eternal Sunshine. But I think it was more aesthetic-wise, you know?
Scott Pilgrim also has a problem where they had to... They sacrificed a little bit of screen time that characters needed. If you read the books,
Yes.
everybody's so much more fleshed out.
Yes.
It's kind of like Mika.
Ramona's a much better character.
His I don't want to say guitar, his bassist, Scott is
Scott is the bassist.
Scott. No, wait.
No, what's his name, bro? Steven Stills, maybe?
Steven Stills
Yeah.
is the guitarist and the singer.
Oh, I got you. He's more fleshed out.
Oh my god, yeah.
He's way more fleshed out.
Steven, you don't realize that Steven is gay in the movie.
I didn't know that.
Happens. Read the book.
Okay, fine.
I didn't get that at, like, if you watched the movie, you wouldn't get that at all.
You wouldn't get it at all. He doesn't get time to develop. There's a lot of moments in the book that really help out. There's the drama between Kim and Knives. There's
even Kim and Scott.
The Kim and Scott when he goes back to whenever she moves back home, and then the movie was not long enough to get all that, and I don't think it needed to be.
Oh, well, yeah, I was gonna say like the movie's.
Brian Lee O'Malley did a good thing where every iteration of Scott Pilgrim, the video game, the show, the movie, and the book, are all like kind of alternate timelines because there's different things that happen and the characters respond in different ways. I think the movie is the most shallow portrayal, and the characters don't act as deep or grown because they don't actually experience the things that they experience in the book and stuff.
It's like I feel like it's the most digestible, probably, just because it's a quick,
the
like,
movie's
you know
the most
what I mean?
digestible, yeah.
But I do love the books a lot, yeah.
The book is the best form of the media, and then the TV. Have you seen the TV show?
I haven't.
Watch it.
I haven't. I know it's different. I know it's like
watch
weird.
list of all the things we got. Like
It's different. It is like the best thing ever if you are completely read up on it.
I love the animation, man.
Yeah.
The animation looks really fucking sick. I like that a lot.
I think anything to do with the art style, animation, and all three of iterations are like the best part.
Yeah,
of
even
Scott
in the
Pilgrim.
film had like a lot of cool shit going on.
It's-
Like,
yeah.
for sure.
It's one of my favorites for that reason.
The game.
Oh, dude, I used to love that fucking game, man. I think I had it on my PlayStation 3 or one. I forgot what I had to download on that shit.
Yeah.
I had a digital key after they stopped making actual copies.
This
of
is
it.
why physical media matters. By the way,
Nah, for real, yeah, nah, definitely. There was this is a side tangent, but there was a game that like my coworker used to get into. It was called like Simpsons Tapped Out or some shit like that.
Oh god, yeah.
This
Simpsons Tapped Out.
motherfucker, he
Game.
invested so much in this game, and they just announced recently they're taking it off. It's gone. There's gonna be you can't even play it anymore.
Nope.
And I'm
He
just
probably
like,
put money into it, right?
Jesus Christ, yeah, he put money into it for sure.
I hate those free to play games.
I was like,
Free to
that-
pay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Wasn't it you who was just playing TF2 recently?
Yeah,
Fortress?
That's a
Yeah.
very different kind of. I
guess
said
it's a little different.
Free
Yeah.
to pay game.
Oh, okay.
Like games as a service where like you're not allowed to have as much fun if you don't pay money. Team Fortress 2.
Fortnite's kind of like that, no? With like the battle pass and shit like that. You can still play it, but it's like
skins and shit. I don't know much. I play Fortnite too much. What? I missed it.
What the fuck? I forgot which one I was on, bro.
Movies.
Eternal Sunshine.
You've said 3 movies.
Yeah, so it'd be The Departed, Fight Club, Eternal Sunshine.
What's the last one?
Goodfellas.
And see by the poster you got right there, of course.
And this is like fanboy shit, but like I'd honestly do is like my favorite theater experience. Endgame. I loved Endgame so much.
Endgame was a
I love that movie so much,
experience.
man.
Like I remember going in like this is like. There's not going to be anything like this, and going out like I'm never going to see anything like that again.
Yeah, it was just, to me it was peak, like in terms of like those kind of movies, you know what I mean? Like it's like, wow, this is like the full potential of what the fuck it could be. The
experiment has gone like extremely wrong after the fact.
Yeah, because but they wrote themselves into a corner because I'm sure they have contracts and shit, and they got to make money. But it should have ended at.
It should have.
Well, I think they should. If it should have ended, then like. Or they should have like just taken the time to actually figure out.
I honestly think the direction they should have went in. I think they should have went into like a whole different shit where like, because they easily could have, after Endgame like $1 billion, $2 billion or what the fuck it made, like easily you could take a year off. Easily you could just take a year off to just chill out, but they didn't.
Here's Spider-Man.
You know what I'm saying?
There's also
but that one's fun.
Spider-Man. I would have stood with. I would have focused more on like X-Men and introducing them and Spider-Man. I think those two properties post Endgame is perfect.
You know what they really like? I guess now I'm like, because I've always wondered like, what should they actually have done? But I'm thinking like, what if they just cut off all the Avengers stuff and just start doing X-Men like on a different side, and then they merge. Like I was like, let that build up for a while.
Yeah,
Marvel does all that, and instead of like. Okay, Loki's still big because they were still doing. There's all the TV shows, right?
Yeah, I forgot what the fuck the other one.
Here's
the main
more of
one.
the characters that you already seen. They get their own spin-offs, but
WandaVision was like a big one.
WandaVision was. I think that was Loki's the best one. At the end of the day, I think Loki's the best. Well, that's the thing.
I like Moon Knight, to be honest. I thought Moon Knight was cool. Yeah.
I didn't get around to it.
Yeah.
Loki, I think season 1 was the most invested I was in any Marvel TV show. WandaVision was all right. I think it was good up until when it became a Marvel just movie at the end.
Yeah.
But
a big battle and shit.
Yeah, big CGI battle. Well, I'm trying to think of all the movies that have come out since then. What is actually like the best one?
I like Shang-Chi, kind of.
Shang-Chi had
in terms of like an original,
until it turned into a Marvel movie at the end. Like you know what I mean?
At the end, it definitely wasn't as bad as it could have been.
It reminded you of like this is a Marvel movie. You know what I'm saying?
CGI. The big ass dragon was a little boring.
Okay, well, I guess this is kind of cheating because it's James Gunn, but Guardians 3
oh my god, it's such a good movie.
I
love Guardians 3.
It's so different.
Yeah, it's so different. It's so different. It's like literally in a pocket of its own.
It's in a pocket of its own thing, and like it had finality to it, which is something that is desperately missing from MCU.
Guardians of the Galaxy is probably my favorite like project in the MCU.
Oh, absolutely! Like an isolated project. Like even though they're involved in other things, like
Ant-Man is probably the worst one.
You think so? Or Thor? What do you reckon?
Ant-Man.
Thor at least had Ragnarok.
That's the thing.
I don't like Ragnarok.
I love Ragnarok. I don't like Love and Thunder.
I don't like Love and Thunder either.
You know what it is, bro? What's weird to me? Because, like, so I've been doing this thing. I've kind of been doing it, but, like, ever since the Thor, I think Thor the Dark World with the elves and shit. So I didn't see any trailer for that as a kid. I just went into it like after school and we watched it and I was like, yeah, this is a decent movie. And then after I was like, man, motherfuckers hate this shit. Like, everyone just hated it. I was like, damn, I thought it was okay. Like, I didn't think it was like super bad.
No, but then I think we watched it for like, when Infinity War was coming out, everyone's doing the Marvel rerun through everything to get to this point. We watched Thor the Dark World and we're just like talking the whole way through it. It's not it's badly paced. The acting is kind of
I really only like Loki in that shit because he's funny. He's like a funny guy.
But Loki's good in everything, so I'm like, you got
Loki's character is one of the few that actually like stays well written.
And it gets even better in Loki the show.
Wow, Thor's character got so fucking flanderized and I hate it.
And
up until I think the peak of Thor's character was right after Ragnarok into Infinity War.
Well, he's just broken. He was
straight up he's
a broken guy.
He's a broken man.
Fat Thor is great.
Yeah.
Oh, you liked that?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I was talking about in Endgame when he was like still had something to live for.
Well, I like that he...
Or still had something to fight for, I guess.
Yeah.
And then when he lost the fight. Okay, you know what? That's all right.
I think that was
think
alright.
it's, you know,
it's really 4 where they kind of fucked up. Where it's like this guy is like on some like fun. He's just funny fucking guy.
I guess.
Comic
You know
relief
what? Okay, I'll come around to the idea that like I thought it was like maybe it was like too goofy or something, but I don't know. There's a talking raccoon in the fucking movie. A fat guy who's
Not a raccoon.
Is not,
See, that's the scene with him and Rocket though was really. I think that's Infinity War though.
Infinity War.
where he's
That's what
kinda
I'm thinking
like,
of right now when I said that. Like it's like I have nothing, and he's like depressed. I'm like, this is drama in an MCU movie without any undercutting of comedy. Who would have known? Like.
This is a hot take, but I still think that Civil War is pretty fucking peak, bro.
I like
honestly,
Civil
man.
War
like,
so
I
much.
really
People
like.
not like Civil
Well,
War.
I'm saying in terms of like the ranking of like which one would be like.
Oh, yeah,
the
no,
best.
Okay,
It's
there's
really
a
high up
reason.
there.
I was just rewatching. I've like because I'll stay in bed and I'll like look at just watch random shit on YouTube, just get in the rabbit hole. And I think I recently pulled up. I was like, Civil War. I saw the fight scene. Let me go look at some of the other scenes, like Black Panther's first introduction. And I'm like watching it. I'm like the conversations when they're actually talking about like the chords.
Fuck.
It's
Oh, shit, my bad, dude.
That's my funny bone.
Oh, that's not funny.
Humorous.
Okay. Look, like where the whole group is talking about the chords and what they should do. Like it's a very serious, like not even that serious conversation, but it's like every character has something to say.
It's very nuanced,
It's
bro.
very nuanced. It's very like
Real.
mature written. And then I think it was another scene where it was like after all the shit's gone down and Steve and Tony are talking for like the last time civilly.
I love that.
And he like fucking just yells at him like give me a fucking break.
Yeah.
And like this is
It's just a character drama.
it's real.
That's why
Like,
it's
I'm
so
like,
good.
oh my god, remember when
they decided to write characters?
Yeah, that's
And
what
on
I'm
top of all
saying.
that, it's still like a fucking action-packed,
Yeah.
sweet ass movie.
You
Like
get your moments of your MCU stuff. You get your action. You get your all that stuff. And maybe it's not the best in the series, but like it's well put together.
This is one of the things that I dislike about BoJack Horseman too.
okay,
you
bringing
have-
it back around.
Instead of having the it's so much better to pace joke, build up, characters talking, joke, build up character, because instead of just being like jump scare, kind of the similar idea where like you
Right.
build up to a jump scare, you want to build up to jokes by having actual moments of humanity. BoJack Horseman does a thing that Marvel does where they fucking force a joke into so many scenes that don't need it.
Yeah, no,
And
they
it just
definitely get into that
takes
shit.
away from a lot of the momentum that they build.
Yeah.
It's too like, I won't say hammy. What the fuck is this? Too like.
well,
It's just forced.
Well, no, that's sincere.
What's it? Quippy.
Quippy, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
And the weird thing too is like, there's a lot of jokes in BoJack Horseman that I really like because it's just wordplay, and I love wordplay. There's a lot of puns that are really fun, like Neil McBeal, the Navy SEAL. Great, fuck, I love that, man. Just like being in the writers' room and somebody says that shit. Yes, that's
you're
awesome.
laughing and you're like, well, name a character though. You know, I guess. You're right.
But yeah, I don't know. I think that the next Marvel project should be a Marvel versus Capcom movie.
Fuck.
Yeah, imagine seeing Dante on
I want to see
screen.
Dude, the
sick,
Devil
bro.
May
Devil
Cry
May
anime
Cry,
is
dude?
mid as fuck.
Oh, for real? Damn.
I've been watching it when I'm on the treadmill at the gym, like when I cool down.
It's not a good show.
It's not that it's not a good show. It's just like when you play DMC3 and then you watch the anime after, you're like, the only person in character right now is Dante, and everybody else feels like they're not acting themselves.
Like, right.
Trish and Lady, at least to the point where I am in the show right now, are just not their characters. They feel kind of off and
Interesting.
weird. They're just making strange decisions that
Oh,
don't feel...
dude.
And
Did you guys ever see that fucking Roadhouse movie that came out recently with like Jake Gyllenhaal?
I
and
heard
shit
that there was
that?
like a remake or like of Roadhouse.
I love Jake Gyllenhaal. He's a really good actor. Like he's super solid. Nightcrawler, fucking Enemy. He's like super
Enemy.
good.
Oh my god.
But in the movie, he's like the only character in the fucking movie that's like level-headed. It's kind of like, man, let's just like talk about it. What's going on? He's like a bouncer. And he has to like, you know, he has to beat the fuck out of people. He's like, it's a typical action movie. But he's the only one that has like a level head and be like, let's just try to work this out. Like we don't have to like fight. And everyone else is like, you trying to fight with me, bro? What are you trying to? Start stealing off on him immediately. I'm like, what kind of shit is this? Like it's such a contrast.
it's one of those things where it almost feels like you can feel the forced conflict from the
Yeah,
writers.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Another thing that I've learned from writing D&D Is you can't force a conflict. You need an actual.
Man, you should. I need to introduce you to my friend Eric because he's into like it's similar like D&D kind of shit where like he'll kind of have this I don't know what it's
Pathfinder?
called. He'll like do his own thing. So like he has like a group of friends and he'll kind of do like a D&D kind of thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
But or like not really Magic the Gathering, but he'll kind of like introduce scenarios. He'll kind of be like the person in the middle to introduce shit to other characters. They all have their own things. And then, like, there'll be a battle, and they'll roll the dice to determine, like, you know what I'm saying, kind of shit like that. But he does it in his own way that's, like, really interesting. Where it doesn't necessarily have to be in the medieval shit, more, like, to, like, modern or even stuff like that.
So, the reason that I love D&D so much is just that it's all it is collaborative writing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
You spend 5 hours writing a story with your friends.
Yeah.
That's all that it is. It is group creative projects, and you can do whatever you want with it. A lot of people go for the fantasy elements. I like to go for it because that's just the world that they kind of built, and I like working in pre-built lore and just adding stuff to it. But there's a bunch of campaigns that people do in D&D that's sci-fi.
Yes.
Because all it is, all you need for Dungeons and Dragons is dice and people with good chemistry, and then you're good.
You know what it's like? It's kind of like Star Trek. Like, if you're talking about like the sci-fi sort of thing, like it feels like it's such a well built out world with so many different things you can explore these possibilities. That's the reason why Star Trek is so like big, I think, because it goes into so much fucking like shit.
One of the reasons Star Trek is so big is because of how it tackled political issues.
That too.
And how it was just such a positive outlook.
Did y'all like the new movies with JJ and shit like that?
I have not seen any Star Trek movie because
I have seen this first one. I think I saw the first and second, like when they remade it with Chris Pine and Billy Butcher.
Yeah. I forgot he's like the Scottish guy or some shit.
I want to get
Carl Urban.
Carl Urban, yeah. Judge Dredd. He was Judge Dredd in that shit.
Was he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I want to get drunk and watch Into Darkness because I've heard it's awful.
Khan!
I want to watch Wrath of Khan very badly. I think Alexis. We need to watch this with Alexis.
You probably should.
She's the biggest Star Trek head that we know.
Yeah, is she? No, David might be.
David has watched it too, but I don't think
know
quite as much.
I don't know.
Damn, do you guys have the time at all?
It's 12.
It's 1 p.m. on the dot.
All right.
We've been talking for like 3 hours.
1 p.m.
1 p.m. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Want to start? You mind if we start wrapping up?
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to do like a last Midnight Spies question?
Yeah. I was gonna say.
We barely talked about the band.
Barely talked about it.
That's fine. I don't care, man. We talk about the band all the time. So
before we head out, well, really, I wanted to say like, how are you guys feeling with the album? You know what I'm saying? How's the album process going? And what do you think? I know you guys been playing some shows recently.
I did, yeah. So recently we the last show we did was White Oak. Mm-hmm. We played White Oak for the first time, which was still to me like a dream. It feels like it never happened. Like it was.
I love White Oak, man. White Oak's a super good venue.
Yeah, it was us. It was Andy Land's headlining show and a new shop with Michael and his new group. Finally got together. It was overall amazing night. Currently, we're working on a single, actually.
Okay.
Like, the album has been ongoing forever, and I know we keep joking about it. It's finally going to come out. But now, the test right now is we're recording with a coworker of mine who does audio. And we're trying to get together a single right now. It's called The Owl Sees All.
That's a crazy name.
It's like Twin Peaks-esque, like, shenanigans in terms of like how I came up with it or whatever, but like it's about imposter syndrome.
Okay.
Essentially, like there are these nights where I'm just up in my bed like thinking like about the band or like where we are as like writers. I'm like, how can we improve this? What can I do that? Can I figure out this lyric? All this stuff. And I'm like, I came up with the idea of like some metaphorical owl is seeing all these people up at this hour who are slaving over their creative work or something that they're have an imposter syndrome about or something that they're like just trying to get right. And like that's where I came up with the name. And I'm like, well, the owl sees all these things that happen, almost like, I don't know, like it's say like I said, eternal being or something. I don't know. I was very thinking very much of like Twin Peaks the show when I was writing. Very David Lynchian.
Something that's spying on people during midnight.
Yes, exactly.
Kind of like a watchful eye over like overseeing everything.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but it's not like an evil eye. It's just it's just kind of there. I'm like, so that was the inspiration for the title. Writing wise, we finally got our band together for the live show like at the beginning of this year, and we started realizing because we're in a cover band together called Breakfast for Breakfast.
Okay.
We play.
I love that name.
I know it's amazing. Like breakfast for dinner.
Okay.
Breakfast. We do covers of like rock songs. So
Regular, like band,
like Iron Maiden and Elton John, Killing in the Name of My Chemical Romance. We'll go anywhere. We all have different influences. Anyway,
that's a guitar.
But that's a guitar.
That's what's up.
And the way we play together and all of our influences that we all like are very rocky. So the band, when we do Midnight Spies as that band, because they're our friends too, whether they were like, we can play for you in Midnight Spies if you really want us to. So we started doing that, and it became like a rockier versions of those songs.
Yeah.
So after we had written our first EP in this house, which came out back in like March, or I think it was March 1st or something, we were like, we want to keep working on the album, but we need to write something. I wanted to write something for the band. I wanted to write us in our in our area of expertise, which is that rock. So something more centered towards that. So I wrote each part with the band in mind. I was like, okay, that's kind of like where that direction's going to go. And we're actually, I think we're going to film a music video tonight is the plan.
Oh shit, okay.
We're still in the studio working on it currently. I don't know when this podcast is going to come out.
Everything's recorded now, right?
We're done with tracking.
So this will probably come out like Friday. This Friday.
Okay, so yeah, we haven't even announced when the song is going to come out, but we know that it's going to come out. Hopefully, it's sometime in the fall.
Hell yeah, man! I need to catch a show. I need to pull up to a show and take some photos of you guys.
I'll be busy next Saturday.
Next Saturday? I don't think so.
October 5th, we have a show at 1810 Ojiman.
1810 Ojiman. We got a show.
I almost said our address.
We got a show at 1810 Ojiman.
I'm about to pull up, man. Take some flicks of you guys. Take some photos.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd love it. Just come and have a good time. It's also my birthday weekend, so we're literally just chilling and thank you. Just chilling and just having a good time, drinking, playing with North by North, and I think the Hot and Heavies, which I think is a local Houston band.
And we'll be getting hot and heavy on stage too.
Hey,
hell yeah!
I'm all for hot and heavy.
Sweaty boys.
For real. I got this hoodie on. I'm sweating.
Yeah, I know. It's getting a little hot in here, but no, that's what's up with the actual band. I like how normally we'd start with that first.
This was just it was
conversation.
Three dudes talking about movies and shows, and there's not enough podcasts about that already.
Well, I mean, look, I feel like we talk about the band a lot.
Yeah,
and there's no problem with that. But I love when we divulge into something.
I'm more into it.
Yeah. Whatever we like or whatever we talk about, don't like, movies, music, art, culture.
I feel like it gets the people to get know you guys a little bit more.
That's the other thing. Is
I like us being able to share opinions that not everybody might agree with.
No, for sure.
No, 100%. But yeah, that's what's up with Spies. If this does come out before the show, come see us October 5th, 1810.
Yeah, it'd be the next day. It'd be the following day.
See us tomorrow.
See us, yeah.
If you're not there, I'll find you.
Oh, yes, shit. Do you guys have any socials you want to plug before we head out?
Midnight.spies on Instagram. I think anywhere else is Midnight Spies. We actually did just recently uploaded High Volume Music Live. Okay. Did a session with us. So that's on YouTube right now on their channel, High Volume Music Live. And then for the rest of the year, I think that's our last show. We're going to be chilling for a little bit, taking some break, working on that record. Finally, if the single goes well, hopefully recording it like that as well, trying to get the whole record together. But that's the plan for the year.
Hell yeah, man. We're getting. I mean, we're kind of winding down on the year anyway. October, November.
Take the last few months off so we can just focus on creating music on our own instead of worrying about the live shows.
I'm busy at work. Vacations coming up for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's time. So we've had a pretty productive year.
You always kick off the year with a bang. You know what I'm saying? If you guys January, do some creative stuff or shows even. You know what I'm saying?
And then in January we'll start figuring out what we're gonna do for. Well, maybe a little before that, more shows. Hopefully, we'll see where we are with the music, the actual music. But the single will come out sometime this fall. So be on the lookout for that. Of course, you'll know when we announce it. It'll be everywhere. We'll be throwing it on our page, whatnot. So
hell yeah, man. Well, any last words, fellas? I'm really glad you guys pulled up.
Any last words? Yeah. You'd be
any last words? If you like an artist, support their Bandcamp because that's how they make a lot more money. Don't use Spotify.
Yes.
Bandcamp Fridays, no, or some shit like that. They give away.
I think so.
Something like
I always
that.
think of like New Music Friday because I'll do spot like every Friday. I have like the generated playlist of artists you listen to.
Also, go on, everybody, I have a call to action. Go to rateyourmusic.com, and in the URL, when it says album, right after that, just type in random and then hit enter and listen to that album.
Damn.
It'll give you a random fucking album that's ever been posted on Rate Your Music.
Yeah, that is something we do.
Most of the time, it's going to be a 5 out of 10 because average, it's going to be just how random works. But I have found one of my favorite albums of all time through doing that. So do it. You'll find something cool.
Yeah. Me and Matt tend to listen to like Spotify. Like we have, what was it we call it? We call it happy hour.
Let's not go too much. We just
I know. Like I said,
cannot
we'll
not
keep
go on
going. We
tangents.
don't shut the fuck up. Listen.
My barber's probably calling me right now, bro.
Yeah,
he's probably like, yo, what the fuck is this guy?
Go get your haircut. No, while you were in the bathroom, he scheduled a haircut.
That's funny.
We got shit to do.
No, it's all good, man. I appreciate you guys coming by. Definitely need to record another one covering like once y'all see The Departed, I would love for you guys to come here.
Yeah. So you need to watch Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
We'll watch The Departed.
Mm-hmm. And we'll meet back up.
Sweet.
Alrighty.
Hell yeah, dude. Extended cuts for Lord of the Rings?
Unfortunately, you do need to watch the extended cuts. You do need to watch the extended cuts because you're missing out on a lot of character if you don't do that.
I got you.
Fine. That's how I watched it. I'll reluctantly agree.
All right.
Well, that's going to do it for this week's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Cesar Perez, with
Matt from Midnight Spies.
Julian from Midnight Spies.
Till next time. Peace. Hell yeah, bro.
Sweet.
Fuck yeah. Oh, God, my ass!
I know, dude. I need fucking better chairs.
How many hours was that?
Oh, man. I can see the parts. It definitely was like, for sure, I think 2.